All right. Well, we are back, huh? We're back at the 9 Club Stop and Chat. Today, we have a very special returning guest. Mr. Brandon Turner is back with us. How are you, dude?
Yo, what's good? I'm good, man.
Yes.
Thank you.
Hey, it's been a while. Your episode was 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You talked about turtles rescuing Ty and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, man. You know?
That's a wild story, man.
I love that story.
I still haven't talked to dude, man. You know, we need to chop it up and say hello.
Figure out what the hell was going on with that turtle story.
No, I know what was going on.
Ty got.
We need to talk to the turtle.
That's
exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
The turtle. And then you did Stop and Chat 2 years ago, which was via Zoom. I hate the Zoom, but it was, it was what it was.
Time.
But man, how you been?
Dude, I've been good, man.
Yeah?
Just skateboarding as always, and just opened up a new recovery center. For artists, skateboarders, musicians, everything. It's called Westside Recovery.
Weren't you starting that up last time we talked to you, or was that something different?
No, yeah, I was with, so still am, but it's with Healthy Life Recovery and just like
Healthy Life,
activities, creating the programs and kind of the model that a little bit of what I'm doing with my new facility. So.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So rad.
So how's that going? Can anybody just come in, or is it for the specific like athletes and different?
No,
artists?
it's just, there's waiting lists now because,
people,
it's been anticipated, especially in the recovery world. But, you have to get verified, through insurance or cash pay, really.
Okay.
And we also sponsor people, too, for free, But it's, I have a full clinical staff, doctors, case managers, and therapists. So it's
wow,
That's
dope,
really rad, man.
Seems like that's a very fulfilling business.
Yeah,
you really you're helping people, which is incredible.
Yeah, I'm just paying it back because like when I was going through my journey and doing the work and stuff, like people were there, open arms, even with all my craziness was just there to help me through everything. And especially with skateboarders, just how we think, and depending on your background, it's some people think getting help is weakness and stuff. So like it's kind of my mission to remove that stigma and realize there's like places you can go that like, because the word rehab just has like this jail like feel to it. And even me, I was like, rehab, I ain't going to jail,
Right.
But wanted to create a program as skateboarding, art, music program, yoga and Pilates, and just like to really help with those healthy release of endorphins and make it cool and fun, like you're working on yourself in a dope way,
positive too, right? Like that's amazing. That's amazing.
Love that, bro.
Yeah.
So when did that officially get launched?
Just a month ago.
Seriously?
Yeah, it took like like a year and a half because I had to get my licensing, through the DCHS and California, come get inspected, get certified. So that took some time.
Got you. And this is in San Diego?
Yeah, in San Diego and Pacific Beach.
Okay.
Ooh, PB, nice.
Damn.
PB.
Yeah.
I told myself I'd never go back after the run I was doing. Shit.
Well, that's where like a lot of partying goes down, right?
Oh yeah, that's where all the partying goes down, and shit. I almost died living there, luckily they took me to jail before it happened, but I went hard in Pacific Beach for like 3 years straight every day.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Like just nonstop, like clubbing, bars, everything.
And then, us as skaters, we just have the plugs everywhere. So every like bar, eatery and stuff. So I was just there getting crazy. You know what I mean?
Right. yeah.
By the end of it, before I went to jail, I just had Arizona iced teas and top ramen. And we were good to go.
Oh, man.
That was your diet?
Wow.
That was the diet. And then, eating out, of course, but...
Arizona iced teas, what, 99 cents for the
tall boys?
The tall Arizona?
Yep. Had the cases from the 99-cent store. We was on.
Yeah.
That's what we needed.
Damn, that's amazing. Wow. Well, congratulations on that, dude.
Thank
that's
you.
incredible,
That's
man.
sick.
I think that's cool to like that you're in PB where it all started, but
Yeah.
now you took over and you're helping other people in that same place.
Yeah. You got it. A lot of my old homies are still out there doing the same shit, and they've reached out like, hey, it's hard to get help. It takes a lot of humility and moving the ego to be like, you know what, I need help.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with people, like, they, even me, I was just like, shit, I don't need nobody's help. I just need to figure this shit out.
Right.
But everybody needs help with everything. Just
Yeah.
even doing this, like, you need help.
For sure. What was there like a turning point for you where you were like, because you said you didn't want help, you just had to figure your shit out, but was there like a turning point where like, okay, I need help?
Yeah, of course. Like a little bit, even after I've been to jail a bunch of times, like that didn't matter. I was just like, oh, this happened. I need to do this different and whatever. And even when I went to prison, that's when it kind of was like, you know what? I'm like, maybe I need to stop drinking, but not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not yet. I think I just need to fix a couple things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I was just like, you know what? No, like people kept on suggesting like, yo, why don't, this is available and all this stuff. And AA to me was just like, I was just like, yeah, them ain't my people and all that shit. But it's, you'd be surprised to how it's easy to look, we're all different. It's easy to look how you're different from someone, but it's like, I started thinking like, okay, let me just see the similarities and take it from there, so.
Damn. Hey, look at you now. What did you say, you 6 years now?
Yeah, 6 years.
Congrats.
Yeah,
bro.
thank you.
That's
Man. Incredible. And skating better than ever right now. We just saw a clip of you. I won't spoil alert it, but like I was like, ooh,
it's a banger.
damn.
Yeah, I always try to come here with one clip to show you.
Yeah, every time you had game, you showed us some. Yeah.
Always the gnarliest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're jumping down. I mean, like dude, you're still killing it. I mean, switch hard flip, the Wallenberg. That was when you were here on the show. You were talking about it.
Going up there.
You had already tried. You'd already gone one time, and then we were talking about going back.
Yeah.
And then obviously, like after your episode aired, the last Stop and Chat, we saw it.
Yeah.
It was, dude,
Well,
crazy.
it's, all thanks to you guys and the
No,
energy.
what are you talking about, dude?
You guys
You
are a
killed it.
big influence in this. In this,
man,
Yeah.
we're fans.
I did it for y'all.
Thank you.
I'm a
That's
fan.
amazing.
Thank you. We're fans.
Yeah,
We've been a big-
Skateboarding, thanks you.
Straight up.
Yeah,
That's real
straight up.
talk.
I think skateboarding.
Hey, skateboarding's damn. It saved a lot of
Man,
lives.
I think it saved
Yeah.
everybody in this room. Let's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
say
yeah,
that.
for
sure. So when you went to the Wallenberg for that, how many tries did that take to switch hard?
I don't know. I think it took like 8 or 9 tries.
8 or 9 tries.
Yeah.
And you had to get the roll in there and everything. So that was probably a big.
Oh,
thing.
it's a whole production. You got to wake up early before you before the wind starts, and you got to go there and call Dan Z. Have him open the gate. He's the only one who knows how to put it together. Then you got to set up. Like
To process.
I couldn't even eat. It was so early. I'm like, they're like, oh, you want to get some food? And I'm like, food? I'm like, I can't eat nothing. Like, we about to eat right now.
But why'd you go so early?
Eclipse.
Why'd you go so early?
Because it gets windy.
Oh, that's right.
It
That's right.
gets
Yeah.
windy at, like, I don't know, 11 or something.
Yeah.
So we were there at like 8 in the morning.
It takes a while to build too.
We
Yeah.
got the clip right here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you look cold.
Yeah,
what
it
a
was
process.
It's cold in San Francisco,
Freezing.
man.
San Francisco, man.
Look
Look,
at you. You
scared.
you
Shit
just
ain't
woke
warm.
up.
I'm like, what are they? I'm like, do I want to do this shit?
Wait, it's
My
too
toe
late.
was hurt too, and I'm like, there's no bailing this. Like, you need to. I need
there's
to
a
land
lot of-
on everything.
There's a lot of pressure going into this, right? Like,
Yeah, look, they're drilling shit. I'm just like, damn.
I mean, they're setting up a fucking skate park for you.
yeah.
Anyone else hit it with you?
Stress. No,
No?
No?
but the whole crew hit it with me because we was there, and without them, like, I couldn't have,
Gotcha.
couldn't have done it without the
Yeah.
Mafia,
Right. Yeah, and how was because rolling off that
Wow.
thing switch seems crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
like dropping into the roll in.
Well, that was one thing that, like, I realized, like, going there, because I was just like rolling in, and I'm like, no, I need the extra wood to come in off the roof because still wasn't enough speed, and people be like, you know, a lot of people message me like, oh, you rolled in. I'm like, yo, man, you ain't skating that without rolling in. Otherwise, I would have pushed to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, oh, so ollie. I'm like, dude, you can ollie it, and that's it. Like, you ain't doing no tricks down there without that rolling.
Pretty much, right?
Because the gate's closed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you really.
Yeah, to take that little harsh turn to get like, it wouldn't be a proper setup.
Yeah.
I think people have kickflipped it without the roll in, but I don't know if much pop shove it maybe Nesser.
Well, didn't people used to like carve in from like up the hill?
Yeah, but they kind of changed it.
Yeah.
You used to be able to bomb the hill and like come out. I would have way rather done that, but it
Right.
just wasn't happening.
Oh, the hip right there, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
Bouncing off the ground.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's all. That
And
thing
they-
is no joke, dude.
And skating in the morning, I mean, I'm not a morning person at all, but like something that big too, you wake up and oh my God. Like I get started later in the day. Like my mind starts to wake up like, midday. You know what I'm saying? Like your
Yeah.
body starts to, but just waking up and skating just doesn't seem fun.
Well,
You got to do what you got to do though.
it's
Nah,
hard.
That's what's so stressful. That's what's so stressful about it. Like waking up and like the whole production and
Yeah.
pressure and
Because it's
you know
all
what
for
I mean?
you.
Yeah.
God
so,
damn.
Oh my gosh. Are these all the one? Like, are these just the sticks, or are these all the tries right here?
I stuck every single one.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're a
I
beast.
mean, you know,
That's your trick though.
Yeah, no
that
doubt.
is. I think that is your trick in skateboarding. Like you
Switch
swing a
hard.
switch hard
Hell
flips, you're like, oh yeah,
I mean,
Brandon
that goes
Turner.
without being said.
Yeah.
I don't even think nobody else could.
Superpower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the one.
I mean,
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. With all humility.
Yes.
And all thanks to Kareem Campbell. You know what I mean?
Ooh, yeah.
Got to watch that again.
That had it felt good.
Switch
Oh
hard.
my goodness.
Damn.
Thank you.
Trick of the
Like
year,
no
baby.
other.
Survival.
Trick of the year.
Trick of the year.
Hell
Yeah,
dude.
that was cool.
Straight
You guys, you got surprised right down here at Santa Monica Sand Gaps.
Yeah.
Sick.
I had no idea. I was really surprised too.
Really?
I didn't.
Fucking
I'm like-
Muska showed up.
I know.
I was like, holy shit.
There's a ring there.
Musk is my boy, man.
Wait, so what
Thanks to
happened?
Musk.
You went to you didn't know you were going to win. You went down there just for a skate session?
Yeah, they're like, we're gonna skate down here and film some stuff, and I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I'm like going down there and they're skating the curves and shit, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna warm up, whatever, and everyone was acting weird. I'm just like,
What do you
I'm like,
mean
why the
everybody was acting
I'm
weird?
like, why are they telling me to come down here? Everyone's just sitting around. Like, what are we doing? I'm like, let's just go to the triple set or something. Like, you know, like I'm like, what's going on? You know?
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, started interviewing me right there, but just about some stuff. And I was like, yeah, you know, talking. And then all of a sudden I see like Chad running with the scarf. And I was just like, Muska. It's the Muska. Yeah. And then I seen, you know, come with the suit and shit.
Oh,
And I was
yeah,
just
yeah.
like, no way, dude. I was fucking, that was
so
the best.
sick.
You know?
Well, it was.
here.
See Kelly with a giant check.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, just walking down
I
like
like
there.
that
We're
red
trying to be all
jacket.
chill now with a red jacket.
Coming out through the beach.
I know. What do you?
Oh, shit.
Muska.
Yeah.
All COVID
The
compliant.
Muska.
Yeah.
I know.
And there's Raj right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. he was
Raj is. What are we doing? Skating, Raj?
Yeah.
Raj,
Yeah.
dude, that's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
$10,000.
Yeah,
So
no,
sick.
just having everybody. That was like the best day. of
Yeah.
my life. It's like,
And no, it's
Dude,
they
so
lost like the or like the thing. One of the cameras malfunctioned. They lost the footage to it. Do you remember that? Did
Oh,
you hear
yeah,
about
like-
that?
What?
They filmed that whole thing, and like Amrate or someone or Duarte like lost all the footage, and they had to
What?
recover. They had to recover it.
Corrupt
Oh,
card.
They had to
shit.
recover the card. Yeah,
Oh.
like half of it was gone.
damn.
Yeah, but it came out.
Just
good.
like when
Toady.
I first
You had
came
to
on
refilm
there, and they did nothing recorded.
No,
I
it's
was just like,
that's a fun fact actually. Because
Yeah.
like the people that don't know.
sorry, what?
You heard it here first.
Yeah. Did I?
No.
Did
It's
I open it?
it's fine. But
Yeah,
it,
the
'cause
shit
you-
wasn't working.
Yeah.
your first episode came 4 years ago. The audio card fritzed out when we tried to recover the audio. Nothing was working.
Yeah, it was
was
fully
just
corrupted.
fully corrupted card. And you should have seen it. My face turned
Yeah.
fucking. I'm already just pale already, but it turned like ultra pale. Like I was sick to my stomach.
Yeah. But thanks to you, we decided to have a backup now.
Yeah. So now we have a backup audio. We have multiple things recording.
I know.
But you were so nice about it, and you came back up like a few weeks later and redid the episode, and it would turn out great.
Yeah,
it was so good.
No, I appreciate.
You had new
guys.
stories to tell. I mean, it was awesome. So
Yeah.
thank you for being so,
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
rad.
You know,
Yeah.
I was hyped to be able to come up here twice.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just couldn't believe that like that happened, and then that happened with the trick of the year,
Wow.
and I was like, "How are these cards getting all fucked up?"
Wait, hold on. Let me make sure this is recording right now.
Double back here. Let's see.
Let me
if
make sure this is
working.
recording.
Well,
Yeah,
it's-
okay, we're good.
You know.
But that's the stuff that, when you do shows like this and you're working with media and shit frizzes out,
Yeah.
and what do you know, and you learn from your mistakes and you implement a backup recording now. So we're fucking recording this shit like 8 times right now and make
I
sure
know.
we
I
got
told
it.
you. I'm like, I think you guys got some new cameras in here because I see like 3 more.
Could be. We had smaller ones earlier.
Yeah, we had different
Yeah.
cameras maybe at that point, but
Yeah.
the same amount.
But I just want to thank you guys, what you guys do for skateboarding and telling so many people's stories and, giving insight to stuff that people probably would never know or whatever. So I really appreciate you guys, what you guys do.
Thank you so much.
you.
I think we enjoy it just as much as the viewers do, and that's what makes it all worth it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely.
Hearing all the stories, and I want to know some shit, and like all these behind the scenes. I love it. I love it.
All right, shit.
Oh.
So if you want to know something, I got some shit for y'all. You know? What
Okay, what do we love presents,
like,
man?
oh yeah, the
Uh-oh,
mafia change.
You got the mafia? Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, some mafia change.
Wait, I know how to
it.
do it now.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yep.
Is that backwards or is that the? We good?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
good. We're
There
good.
it is.
No,
Is that it?
No. It's left over right.
Like that?
Yeah.
There
wait,
you
but
go.
that's like, wait, is that right?
Towards the camera.
I think Brandon
and
knows.
create the M.
I think I know. Yeah.
The
You see the
Drop
S,
those
S,
pinkies.
M. Drop the pinkies.
Oh, drop the pinkies.
Yeah, there you go.
There
Let
it
it,
is.
let
This
it
is
hover.
difficult, man.
Let it hover.
Let it hover. Okay, I'll just relax.
Yeah, you gotta-
The skate mafia. You know what I'm
So
saying?
yeah, here's what they
We
look
got a
like.
little. What is it?
Bam.
Ooh.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
Solid
yeah,
gold?
The mafia.
Let's go.
Okay.
There
Let me
you
see.
go.
Is that one for me?
Chop.
Oh, thank you. Cha.
Boom.
And then
Damn.
whoever else,
Okay.
fills
You
in
guys
that
want
out.
one?
I'm gonna put.
I think
one on.
Christian
Mafia.
Rock, Christian Rock, all 3.
I'm gonna put it on. Oh,
Oh, three chains? You want me 3 chains?
3 chains?
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
chains? I'm gonna put this
Those
on
are
right now,
sick,
man.
bro.
I haven't I used to wear a chain back in hot, days and stuff like that. I used to have a chain.
I seen the chain.
Yeah. Is that right? Yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna put this shit on right now.
Damn.
Hold on.
Look at it. Oh,
There we go.
that's right.
Hold on.
Got it?
Wear that with your black mock turtleneck.
There we go.
Oh, you certified.
How's
that?
that?
Yeah,
Good?
perfect.
How do I look?
I think
fresh.
it's backwards.
Fuck. No, it's not, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I had to turn it.
I gotta turn it
You
around?
gotta turn it around.
God damn it.
I couldn't let you. I couldn't let you go out. I was
Yeah,
just
don't
gonna-
let me go out like
Yeah.
that.
I was just gonna be like, yeah,
And just go with it.
nah.
Hold on. We're gonna do this right, man.
Make sure that thing is correct.
There
That's
it is.
good?
There we
There it
go.
is.
There
That's
it
good.
Yeah, it looks fresh.
So if I go to Trader Joe's and shit, people are gonna be like, "Damn,
Crowd
Yeah.
Mafia.
They might. They just
man,
might.
we're gonna give you a discount today."
Really bring
This
you back
shit-
to 99
You
now.
know what I'm
like,
saying?
oh, and I brought the rings.
Oh, you got the
What?
rings
Mafia
too?
Rings.
Let me see one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw that on too.
I'm
bro.
gonna throw the ring on too.
Yeah, I think it's like 8 or 9. So
This
Pinky-
is a
pinky rings?
9. Let me see here. Wait a minute. You got the dime. You got the blinged out one.
Oh yeah, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
from Chef Diamante, Julian, aka Julian Sheffy.
That's so
He's my jeweler and shit. So
Sick.
Oh yeah, he's gnarly with it,
Yeah,
right?
he's
Yeah.
dope. This is I just got this made for my birthday.
Okay.
Little present to me. He
See,
hooked it
let's see
up.
what's a pinky.
When's your
I got
birthday?
big
When was your
knuckles,
birthday?
man.
December 28th.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, it's coming around
Oh,
again.
December 28th.
Yep.
That's my girlfriend's birthday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice Capricorn.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. There
How's
you
that?
go. Yep.
There it
That's
is.
on the right way.
That's good, right?
So I got these here for
Okay.
y'all. You know.
Dude, thank you so
Hell yeah,
much.
thank you, bro.
dude.
And then also,
Are you supposed to put it on your index finger?
This is the only finger it fits on.
Oh, there you go.
It's
Right.
actually a C ring.
Oh, well, I'm gonna rock it right now. I'm gonna rock it.
Also,
Run it.
from Roll Around Workshop, got the. So usually with AA, if anyone's familiar, like when you complete like times of sobriety, you get like chips, like
Uh-huh.
3-month chip or whatever, But for my program, when people complete amounts of sobriety, they get the the West Side board, you know.
No
So
way.
dope.
Yeah, so got the West Side recovery
Amazing.
board,
I
you
love
know.
that, bro.
You know
Oh,
what I
check
mean?
that out.
Check
Dad.
that out.
Awesome.
So I
man.
just
What's going on with
wanted
that?
to leave that for y'all too.
That's
Is
dope.
that
Dope.
Chips.
so? When somebody gets their chip, isn't the chips like every month or every
They
6
get-
months,
there's
or
like
what's the
a
deal?
30-day,
30 day.
90 days, 6 months, and then a year.
Okay.
So I'm like, you know, depending on what it is, you know, I'll write on it and
Mm.
give it to them just so they have some to.
Dope.
to build
Especially
on.
the skateboarders in the program, so they can always have that. Look at it like, yo, I'm moving forward. you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Right. When you're doing, when you're at the recovery program and stuff, do you work closely with a lot of people down there?
No, absolutely, yeah. That's
Yeah.
the only way to do it. Like they're getting, you know, the experience through my experience, and and that's the biggest part is just like showing people if that's your thing, and if you have a problem with like, you know, if you have mental health issues or substance abuse, or mental health and substance abuse, and our mental health facility is MHC, Mental Health Center San Diego, and that's mental health primary.
Mm-hmm.
But Westside Recovery's substance abuse and mental health, depending on like the level of care you need. You know?
Got you.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. I got to loosen the trucks a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're a little too tight. I ride a little loose trucks.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna loosen these.
So you
up
were
a
saying
little
that there
bit.
was a waiting list for
yeah,
the program.
yeah, because a lot of people, you know, trying to get in, especially, you know, skateboarders, old skateboarders, or
It's gonna be
You
tough
know-
to put people on a waiting list.
artists, you know, and like the
Mm.
music program. I got a music studio and everything. So if you're an
Wow.
artist,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
come there, record, work on a project. I got a dope engineer, you know.
Sick.
Can't really. He's in the other program right now. So for HIPAA laws, I can't say his name, but
Mhm.
a big like legendary artist. It's his son, and he's a dope artist too.
Rad.
So music program's gonna be like dope. Like me and
That's
my
right.
boy Ray Jones, like we're working on a project, and it's like, you know, because we're all artists at the end of the day, and I've been doing music for a minute. So our like group, me and him group is called like the Youth,
Mm.
and it's gonna be some good stuff, like some good hip hop, like all around genre type stuff.
Rad.
Ray Jones is like he's one of the best artists out there, and like people don't even know yet.
NSD.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
from Jersey, but he did a lot of Skate Mafia tracks and did stuff for Red Bull DC and
Oh,
stuff
hell
and
yeah.
everything. But he's never been like, but he's a skater from Jersey. He works for me at my facility too. you know.
Rad.
He got licensed and stuff, and also works too. Who I helped out is Tyler Moore from The Storm. You know, he
Mm.
you know, he's gonna be in a director position, and he's killing it. You know, he's
Sick.
sober, like
I love it.
really couldn't do this without like my team or those dudes, and especially
Yeah.
the biggest part, like-minded people who understand the skateboarder's mind,
Right.
which usually is I don't give a fuck about anything but skate.
Yeah.
True,
No
true.
doubt.
But it's also you know, when you're around like-minded people, it's very much easier to get adapted to a situation. You know, coming into like a rehab facility or treatment facility or something, like it's got to be a lot for somebody. But when
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
you know, when they're surrounded by like-minded people and people that they can talk to about skating or
Yeah,
music or any of that
exactly.
stuff, that's
Well, it's
that's
just
awesome.
it's just about being open, you know, because there's a lot of good therapists out there, and that's why I have therapists. So you have to, you know, do your groups and stuff. But besides that, if you're going through some stuff, like if you can't really relate with somebody, you're like, okay, this is some good stuff, and it's kind of like in your subconscious, like I might use that, but if it's coming from me, and I'm like, listen, this is all the shit I've done. Like, I've been to prison. I've been on paperwork. I've been in the streets. I sold drugs. I did, like, you know, pretty much everything from the streets. And I'll be like, this is how I got out of it. You know, you can still be real to the streets and have love from afar. you
For
know?
sure. For
And
sure.
it's just all about boundaries. And, like, if you want to change your life, there's ways to do it in a player way, you know. So that's what I bring.
Right.
I bring it in a player way. You know what I mean? Like, hey, yo, check it out. Like, this is what it is. You know?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Damn. I love it. Congrats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Congrats.
Thank you.
It's amazing to be
Kudos,
able to like help people and just get them on the right track, just lending a helping hand is like so much sometimes for somebody,
Especially in those situations,
Yeah.
so some individuals definitely just need help, and in being on that, you've gone through it, you can pay it forward and kind of just help them in their process.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
And not only did I go through it, but like also a skateboarder.
Yeah.
A lot of them,
Yeah.
like you guys, it works. I don't know. That's a really cool
A
thing.
lot of the people that
Yeah.
are coming in there probably like you're their favorite skater.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, it's, it's cool. It's got a few guys in there, and from other skaters who I respect, and family members that they had a nephew or something that was struggling, and it's so dope to like be able to connect with someone like who's you see them closed off, and then they open up and they really start getting it. Like it's not just about being like sober. Like I think we all have like everyone in the world has like mental health like issues, you know what I mean? Because it's life's hard, and
Sure.
everyone's been through some stuff, so sometimes you, even if you're successful, even the more success, like most successful people I know, like like have a therapist
Right.
to like help them, so you can kind of get out of your head and see a different perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about coping nowadays, and there's just a lot of stuff going on,
Yeah.
and then just in your own head and stuff like that, it can be tough sometimes, But man, it's great that you're out there doing it, dude,
Yeah, man.
and providing the service to skaters and artists and stuff. Like, dude, that's amazing, bro. Seriously,
Thank
yeah,
you.
I'm stoked for you and for everybody that can, get in there and get help.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
need, yeah.
For sure.
And even for me, like this took like a long process, so it took away from like skating, and like skating is my healthy outlet, and it's just what I do. I mean, skating comes first. So when I'm doing all this, like wasn't able to be out in the streets more, but like our operations and everything's getting set up, so I'm just hyped to be like back in the streets, like getting it and helping people. Like,
Yeah, because you were building this thing, and it probably took a lot of your time, and then now it's all kind of set up, and you got the right people in place, and so you can kind of get back on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what a great time, like, for you to spend your time, you know what I mean, for a bigger purpose, you know what I'm saying? So it was well worth
yeah.
it, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously skateboarding ain't going nowhere, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're always going to be able to skate.
I'm skating forever.
Exactly.
Forever. Anyone tell me different, like the conversation's over.
Can't stop.
I love that.
So now, how many days a week are you going out and skating?
Probably like 3-4 times a week.
Okay. Is that just going out and skating and having fun, or are you going out and like trying to film and do stuff?
It's usually parks and stuff during
Okay.
the week, and then during the weekend I try to map out some spots and
Dope.
go get it and meet up with the crew and travel and stuff.
Hell yeah. The clip that you showed us, is that for a certain project you're working on, or?
No, it's Skate Mafia, the Mafia. You know what I mean? We always working on projects. Like we got some new stuff coming out.
Okay.
So super hyped on the squad.
Squad's
like
sick.
You guys
bro.
got new kids on there that
Yeah,
are on fire.
Lil Toby and
Yeah.
Masaki. And Tiago, and of course Lexus Ramirez, and
Yeah.
Alex, and
Yeah.
Wes, of course, my boy, my brother, Javier, and
Tyler.
Tyler Surrey.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler
Tyler's
Surrey.
incredible.
Yeah, I was saving that. He's a magician.
No doubt.
Seriously.
You know what I mean?
Big
agree.
fan of Tyler
Yeah,
Surrey.
he's a real magician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's no joke.
So you guys are working on a little something right now?
Yeah, big something.
Big something. Okay.
Full length?
Okay.
We're talking full
Okay.
length?
What words are powerful?
This is true. This is true.
Skate Mafia does a lot of full length videos.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's what's coming.
Yeah, that's just the Skate Mafia is a full-time job.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. if it's anything like the clip that we just saw, like, oof, you're off to a good start,
Yeah, no
bro.
doubt.
That clip was insane.
For sure.
And the fact that you're just jumping down shit's still like
Yeah, that's what's.
just
Yeah.
doing your like I love it, man. It's really inspirational. You know what I mean? Because like we're not getting any younger, but you're still jumping down shit and making shit happen. It's fucking amazing.
Thank
I love
you,
it,
man.
bro.
Thank
So
you.
sick.
Oh,
Oh, you got
one more thing.
We got more shit?
Just,
Oh, look at
Gift,
that.
me and Sammy Bab's company,
Oh,
Ooh.
damn.
Wait a minute. This is like an old members only jacket.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Damn.
I
Geez,
like
so,
that. I
you know.
like that. Let me
Chop.
see that. Hey, chop.
Toss it.
Just
Yeah.
got gifted.
Whoever wants it.
I'm gonna put
The
this
product
right
toss.
there.
That's for
Put that
Chris.
shit-
Yeah.
See, took it.
I'm trying to get.
You
I'm,
getting everything.
I'm trying to get on.
He's the poster child.
I'm trying to get on Brandon's level, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm trying to get on your level,
Oh
man.
man, my level. Look. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, does that feel comfortable?
That's a nice little
Ooh,
fit.
are you
Nice
kidding
quality.
me?
That is the freshest you've ever looked on the show, Chris.
Bro.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
shit?
It's the freshest ever.
Got him looking.
Chris got a hot
fresh
date
today.
tonight.
Bro, I feel great.
Does it feel great?
Dude,
Pull your
are you
collar
kidding
out,
me?
though.
Which
yeah,
one?
yeah.
This
See,
one?
I was gonna say that.
Should I keep the
I'm like, he's got him.
Keep
Looks
the
good,
collar
skate
up,
good.
or should I put it down? Or should I just roll?
You know what?
We didn't
It's
want
good
to
like
touch
that.
It's
Let it
good?
hang. Yeah.
I went with the chain and the oh my
Dude,
god.
we back 99.
Whoa.
We back.
You in
Okay.
there.
How's this going with Sammy Baptista? You guys, you guys are killing it, huh?
Yeah, dude, Gift's doing really good. We just get to. It's so cool because riding for companies all our life and not except for Shorty's because I designed for Shorty's and stuff, but just having creative control of what we want to make whenever we make it. Like, don't have to be like, oh, it's fall, we got to make this. Be like, we don't care. It's summer.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
that freedom is the best. Shit.
Yeah. It's summer right now every time, or it's winter.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
we want.
Yeah, right now.
That's good not to be able to or not having to conform to some type of schedule and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Especially because you guys are just, you guys are just doing it, right? I'm sure
Yeah,
it's just like you, Sammy,
Yeah.
and maybe you got some help or something like that,
Yeah,
or
it's just pretty much me and him, and
That's
you
it.
know, and that's what it is, and it's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
got the
Hell
website
yeah.
right here.
Oh, sick.
Oh yeah, you know what's stoked on is that you guys hook up Spencer Brown,
Yeah,
dude.
he's dope.
He's dope. His ledge tricks are insane,
Yeah,
insane.
It's like nothing.
I
Yeah.
kind of want this vest is
Yeah, I
kind
like
of
the
dope.
vest.
You know,
Dope.
see,
You got to
best
invest.
in the summer.
Got to invest in, do some investigating.
Yep.
The Guggenheim vest. Okay. I like it, man. You guys got some quality stuff going on here. Look at this. Is this jacket on there?
Oh, that's a dope flannel.
Yes.
That's-
Actually,
I
I
like that
almost brought
flannel.
that in.
Ooh.
That's a dope
That's a
flannel
dope
right
piece.
there. I
It
like
is
that.
hot.
The center flannel. That shit, yeah, man. You guys, I like it. You guys got it going on.
Yeah,
Even-
congrats on that, dude.
That's
That's
super dope.
That's fucking awesome.
Thank you.
What are those?
Those baseball
baseball
cards?
cards?
Who's
Yeah.
it, Tony Gwynn?
We just be doing whatever we want. Like, that's dope. We're gonna make it a patch.
Wait, who's on there?
Baseball?
Um,
I can't
I'm
tell.
not
Go
sure.
to the next slide.
This is a
next
Padre
one?
and somebody.
Think we.
Oh, wait, here,
Oh, there we go.
Here we go.
That's old school Tops cars.
Oh, there's
this
Pete,
is-
Pete Rose and is that Daryl Strawberry?
It might be Dale Strawberry, yeah, because he's
Dude, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
Congrats on that. You guys are
Thank
making
you.
some dope shit. I like it.
Thank you.
Seriously. This jacket's dope, dude.
That's
With my
nice.
ring and the
It's the best
Chain
you've looked in years.
Back.
Yeah.
I feel great.
Yeah.
This is my new wardrobe every
I
day.
mean, look at you.
No,
Look
hey,
at
Chris,
you.
It's gonna be my daily driver.
that's a good color on you.
It's a good
too.
color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Thank you.
Yeah, it is a good color.
Sorry, I just stole it from everybody. I just
No,
No, it's all
that's
you.
it.
You need Chris. You need new clothes, dude.
Oh, Kelly.
Oh shit! Oh, Kelly.
Oh, Kelly. I just put on the same shit.
Crop
every day,
makeover.
You know,
It's easy like that.
it is, right?
I like just like joggers and just
Mm-hmm.
plain, but whatever.
You guys should make some like at-home gear. Some good sweats or like some like comfy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we will.
I'm
Yeah,
down
we
for
will.
that. The comfy stuff.
Yeah.
So, Skate Mafia, Gift. I mean, dude, you guys are
That's cool that you're still working with Sammy.
totally.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's my
Yeah.
brother, man.
How's he doing? He's good.
He's doing good. He's up in Santa Barbara.
Sick.
Dad life. He has a couple kids and stuff, and skating, designing a lot.
I love seeing his clips on Instagram.
Yeah, I've been
Regardless
seeing some clips.
of his like old stuff, it's so good to look back at him. I mean, you and him, You're the kid, even though like I feel like we're the same age. Maybe you're a little older, but I felt like we were the same age, and I got to like watch you grow up. And I've always thought
Yeah.
that was awesome, dude.
Hell yeah, dude.
No, like we watched you hard. You were like the two kids that were the shit.
Yeah.
You guys still are, but like
Yeah.
I think a lot of skateboarders were just looking at you guys specifically.
I don't even know if I told you this before. When we were on Shorties at first, me and Sammy did not fuck with each other at all.
You guys were not. What was it? You guys
dude.
felt like you were like battling each
He
other.
was just like, oh my gosh. I was just like, I couldn't stand this motherfucker.
Sometimes it be like that in the beginning.
I went to the Boulder skate park and I met him for the first time, and it was his park.
Uh-oh.
And he was like there skating. He was just doing huge switch 180s out of the quarter pipe. And I was like, all right, yeah, for sure. And then he does a huge switch frontside flip, and he's fucking like this tall. And I'm like, oh yeah, he's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a problem. We gotta get him out the way.
Oh,
No, because I was a little kid, too,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
was just like, oh shit, he can do shit that I can't do. So he's the whole reason why I learned switch frontside flips on training.
Really?
Yeah.
because you wanted to. You did he feel threatened by you as well? Like,
yeah,
was there a little
it
battle?
was mutual.
Yeah, it was.
mutual. We almost got into it a few times. Like, we never roomed together in the van, whatever. I remember one time he was like tiny, and he just be in there like rolling with the biggest bag of weed, like just like rolling all day and just like smoking huge blunts, and that shit was just going in my face. And I was just like, I'm like, this motherfucker, dude, just won't stop smoking. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh,
Pass that shit.
we had like a 6-hour drive or something, and I was like still sweaty from skating, and my socks were all dirty. I'm like, oh, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And I just put my feet up right next to his head. Like, and I was just like, he's like, yo, can you move your feet? And I'm like, no.
Wow.
I'm like, do something. Please do something. Please fucking do something.
You guys were. It was literally got.
Little kid beef, dude.
Okay, you guys were about. You guys were about to throw down.
Yeah, and he's just like, oh, da-da-da. Come on, can you just move your feet? I'm like, I'm not moving my feet. I'm like, if you touch my feet, though, they will be moved to your face.
Who did you used to room with?
Smolik. And,
Okay.
Yeah, dude, and that was a whole another thing because he was like a grown-ass man, and he's just like... It was just different with skateboarding, like the culture nowadays. Like, people are like, oh, you can't do that. No, like, I was getting... What would you say nowadays? Abused.
Like hazed almost.
Oh yeah, like this Smoke was no joke. He'd be like, "Oh shit! Oh why's your kickflips rolling on the ground, Billy?" Be like, "Why they rolling on the ground now? You need to bring them shit up. I ain't filming nothing." He's like, "You just rolling the board down the stairs."
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like Big Brother type shit.
Oh yeah, no, like
It's motivation.
We'd be out skating, and if I didn't do a trick, he's like, "If you don't do this trick, like we're leaving you." And that's happened a few times.
Or did they just left you?
Left me, and I'm like, they didn't really leave me waiting. Gets dark, I'm like, they really left me. I don't have nothing. I only have a pager.
How'd you get back?
Right? I skated all the way home, like a couple hours after the street lights. Went home, got in trouble, the whole shit.
God,
Damn, dog.
that's
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah, they would have had that. They would have heard something from me. I don't give a fuck or not. I'm a little ass kid.
Yeah.
No, we ain't having that shit.
Oh, I got my jabs in, like
Yeah,
when
real
I
talk.
could.
Real
You know
talk.
what I mean?
I got left once, and it was by accident, and they heard my shit. Like,
Yeah.
straight up.
No, Peter's lost a few boards, and she doesn't know till this day. But I threw that shit in the canyon.
Straight up. You can't be leaving motherfuckers like that.
Yeah.
Did you guys have anything with Jesse Silvery, or because he was a little bit older?
Jesse was always just smooth
Okay.
and mellow.
Okay.
He's a smooth operator. Like the way he skated, kind of like that was his personality.
But there was no
Yeah.
like threaten like with you and Sammy. There was no like.
No. Jesse was just he was just cool.
Yeah.
Like cool as ice. You know, Sammy was just like a little fucker, dude. Like me. You know what I mean? He was just like Sammy would say anything that came to his mind and whatever. It was just like he knew what he wanted. He was like up and coming, just like all of us. You know, so.
Was there a point in time where you guys started to bond, or was it just like gradual?
It took a long time.
Really?
Like, we didn't fuck with each other for a long time. And then when we really got close is when he hurt his knee. And he didn't tell anyone because, you know, how we were, like, hot doing shit with shirts. So if you got hurt, like, you know, you're scared about
Getting
what's
kicked
going to
off.
happen or whatever. So he called me when he was in SF and he said he tore his ACL. And I just, like, and I had already broke both of my legs. So I just, like, told him what I knew about recovering, like, you know, eating right, you know, not drinking because, you know, it takes, your body needs to heal and, like, you
Right.
know, that, like, messes up your cells and stuff, and just little physical therapy stuff. And from then we were just, like, tight. And, like,
Sick.
he's my brother, which I never would have thought.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Man.
No, the whole time on Shorty, we were just, like, not the whole time, but, you know, just
A good amount of time.
yeah, good time
Yeah.
for years.
It's funny to look back on that kind of stuff, though. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you guys are boys right now. You have your clothing company together, you know, but like it didn't start off great.
So the little egos, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I learned through therapy, something that's really useful is, like, looking back, what I learned is, like, it's, you know, we've all met, we all had, like, someone that you don't really know, but you're just like, I don't like that motherfucker. I don't know why.
Right.
But I just don't like him. And I learned, like, you know, it's impossible to, like, dislike someone unless that exists in you first, you know? So
Okay.
it's like a reflection thing,
Yeah.
because how would you recognize that you dislike something unless it existed in you? You know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, I sell drugs and shit. So when I can tell how somebody's moving and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I know what he's doing. He's selling drugs. Or you guys know, like, what it looks like. But I only know that because I sell drugs, you know? So it's like the same thing. When you don't like somebody, or you just, like, something is, like, bothering you, it's like because, you know, part of that's something you don't like about yourself inside.
Yeah. It's
you know?
interesting because, like, in skating too, you can judge somebody just by their skating. Mm-hmm. You could be like, nah, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that person.
Yeah.
Just because I mean, it was like me and Ragdoll, you know? It's like Ragdoll didn't know, but I didn't like Ragdoll. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know him. I would
Yeah.
always talk shit, you know, with the homies.
Never even met him.
Never met him before,
Yeah.
but I just didn't like the way that he skated. You
Yeah.
know, I was just
Well, that was such a-
making judgments. You know,
That was a common thing back then, I felt like, because we would see people skating, but there was no social media, so we couldn't get in contact with each other.
No.
And we're so separated. Like, I would skate, you would skate with your crew, and they would skate with their crew. And there was never a time where you guys would meet together.
No.
So it was always like, I don't like that dude skating, fuck that dude.
Exactly.
And then you
Yeah.
just never...
and that was me with Ragdoll.
And then you meet him.
Yeah.
And then I met him. I went on this Red Bull tour with him.
Yeah, yeah.
I almost felt like apologizing to him right there on the spot. I was like, dude, I talk so much shit about you without even knowing you, and you're the fucking raddest dude ever, and I fully regret ever saying anything bad
Yeah,
about
yeah.
your skating or whatever. And like, I became like a ultra fan of Ragdoll, and I
That's
love the guy.
Yeah, that's how
But
it goes, though.
But that's the moment in time where I learned. I was like, okay, I'm not going to be this fucking judgmental. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I'll still talk shit, but I won't be that.
Hey, we don't talk shit.
You know what I'm saying, though? I won't be
Yeah,
that harsh, you know? Because you just don't know somebody.
Yeah.
And then you end up meeting them 99% of the time as a skater, they're fucking rad.
Yeah,
They're
that's
the
right.
best
those
people.
late teens and like early 20s, we were definitely like, we had our little ways about us, and it took us a while for us to really realize, like, man, we all the same, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, you guys are just doing, everybody's doing their fucking thing.
Well,
But
that-
again, I remember being like that, like, and just being amongst a group, you know, with Big Girl and Chocolate. And don't get me wrong, like, we hung out with the Menace dudes. There were certain cliques that clicked together, but
Yeah.
beyond those cliques, you know, we would be like, not that we would
Yeah.
be hating, but, you know, we would just, fuck, like you were saying, I don't
Yeah.
fuck with them dudes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I think it has something to do with being, like, super insecure.
That is
You
part
know
of
what I
it, for
mean?
sure.
Like,
Exactly, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is, too. It's something inside yourself that you haven't worked through. Or
Totally.
And you're trying to say this shit, and it makes you feel better when you say it.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I feel better now. But
Well,
you're just
it-
like, that didn't do anything. Like, you.
It's the old saying. I mean, it's so easy to talk shit. It's
Yeah.
like harder to give compliments, you
Yeah.
know? And that's the weirdest thing.
Yeah,
right?
or look
It's
at
like, why
look,
is that?
look at where you can relate. You
Yeah.
know? Try looking at, like, what do we have in common, you know?
Yeah. And it's the common thread is skateboarding,
Straight up.
you know?
Yeah, exactly. So you can't hate on another skater, even though we do it, you know? And it's just, but that's just human nature, I guess. But
Yeah. I don't think I ever told Ragdoll, but when he came on the show, I think I told him
Yeah.
the story.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I just hated on you. I'm sorry. Like, but
so you made amends.
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
But I made amends with myself because he had nothing to do with it.
Exactly, and that's what making amends, and that's what we like teach in the program. It is for someone else, but it's really for you, like
Totally.
Because having a resentment against somebody is like drinking poison and hoping that other person gets sick. It's just not good for you.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh yeah. But you know what? It's your teens. You get older. You start to like Jerron just said. We're all in this together. We're doing our thing. Like you're doing your thing. We're doing our thing.
Yeah.
But we're doing the damn thing.
No
Yeah.
doubt. And at the end of the day, it just
Absolutely.
boils down to like treat people how you want to be treated, bro. I want to be treated like fucking right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and treat everybody else, just the
Yeah,
same respect.
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
man.
I think that's a good golden rule to live by on some real shit.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But but it's funny though, because like when you and Sammy were like beefing back then, that made your bond even stronger when you became friends, because you had that like riff. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like. I don't know. It's you always hear about that when two people get in a fight and then they become like best friends afterwards.
Yeah.
You know?
We realized
we-
how silly it was that you even didn't like each other.
Yeah.
You're like, why? What? We were crazy.
We definitely had a lot to talk about. It'd be like, remember that one time? He's like, yeah, when you were looking for that, yeah, I did it. And I'm like, motherfucker, that was you? Yeah. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, that one time,
It's going back and
The
forth.
back and forth.
you was wondering where, your burrito went and everything. Yeah, I threw that shit away.
Wow. That's funny. You're the same age as Sammy?
He's like 2 years younger
2
than me,
years
I believe.
younger. Okay.
Like
So
a
you
year
did
and a
have
half.
you did have a little seniority over him,
Yeah, yeah.
age wise. That's funny. When you were back, what year did you get on Shorty's? How old were you?
I was 15.
15.
So it was, I think it was 96, 97.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
When did you start skating? I don't remember. I think we talked about it, but
Man, I started
He was a
skating
baby.
at 2.
Two.
Yeah, I first hopped on a board at 2
okay.
and everything, and then it was harder back then. So when I moved to Japan and stuff, I wasn't skating for a while because somebody stole my Miracle Magnum board
Oh,
at the
Yeah, the
airport.
I remember this. Yeah.
And so I went to Japan and I was just playing sports, soccer, and all this shit. And then, like I told you, I was walking past somebody's crib and they were slipping, and they left a board out in front, and I was just like,
I know.
"That's God."
He left this for me.
Yeah.
You took it.
Oh yeah, I took it. Yeah, I took it with not even a regret, thought, or anything. Like, yeah.
Right.
And how old were you there when you found that?
I was 10. I was 10.
Amazing.
So I was like, they do not care about this board if they left it out front like this. It was just out. It was just lonely, like on its side, just like off to the side of the house. I was like, how bad I needed a board? I'm like, it was not a question.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like, they can get another one.
When you were out in Japan, you were 10 years old. You got the board. Were you watching skate videos?
Yeah, I was watching skateboard. I was watching Goldfish a lot. I
Hard.
looked up
My
to
man.
Jerron.
My man.
He was like one of my first favorite skaters.
Amazing.
Because it's just like crazy. Someone looked like me and doing all this shit, and I was just like, I just remember the lines and choreos. I was just like, and like I was telling you before, I was just like watching them and Day One and everyone skating. I'm just like, I will never be that good. I'm like, this is impossible. I was still like learning how to kickflip,
Right.
And
you're just seeing
And then it just all started to
this
click.
crazy shit.
yeah.
Wow. That's rad.
So rad, man. Honored.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm honored
is.
to be here with you. Like,
Straight up.
you don't understand. It's like fulfillment, like in my body.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to get weird.
They're having a moment
You know what I
here.
mean?
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
The quiet moment right there.
Nah, that's a humbling shit, bro. Real talk.
Making me sweat.
Guys, want some time alone?
We got time alone right now.
But it's those
that.
moments, though, that I mean, that probably made you want to skate even more.
Absolutely. Like Daywan, everybody, like Kareem, so many people to name, just having like, you know, the VHS copy, and like, you know, the parents, you know, my parents weren't trying to buy me shit, like not even a deck, you know, they were fine, but I couldn't get a deck, you know, for $80 at the shop. It was $80 in Japan. It was $80 for a deck. You know
Just
what I
the
mean?
deck?
Yeah.
Not trucks and wheels?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
just the deck. So they were like, boy, you better bring your grades up if you ever talk about a board.
Wow.
Never got one, but they did reorder me the Miracle Magnum complete.
Oh, sick.
Eventually, like, and then it came, and that was like the best shit ever.
Oh yeah.
Damn, you got a Christmas complete, the whole
the
kit?
whole thing, and I was like, it's over with. Like,
Yeah, we
I stopped-
back.
Stopped playing basketball, soccer, all that shit, and then just switched.
Skated.
I still feel bad about some of my old friends who I was tight with it, but when I got that board, I was like, bye.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
Yeah.
you're not skating? I'm not, like, I'm going
You're
over.
not skating, I gotta go.
Wow.
Okay, so were there any other people you were skating with out there, or was it just you?
No. There was a couple people on base because I lived in the economy, and then I moved on base. And then when I moved on base, there's a couple skaters. There's 3 skaters. The homeboy Ben, Sam, and then the homeboy Grant. And I actually seen him out. All right, no, he lived in my same building. And then what happened was there's this nurse who skated this dude. He was in the military, and he started just like plugging us, like buying us boards and gear, and he was a skater, and like have us do like crazy dares and shit to like, I'll get you a board. And I'm like, what do you need me to do? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Wow.
Homeboys eat crazy Japanese bugs. Like you eat this, or yeah, the homeboy eat an eel, like an eel eye. It was like a dead eel, and we got it up, and like
Damn.
busted out the eyeball. He's like, you slurp up that eel eye, I'll get you a board. She went down, slurped that shit up. I was just like,
did you?
damn.
Dude, what a weird thing.
No, yeah, have us, because we were kids, so
never done that?
he'd have us do whatever, like, because
He probably thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hooking them up though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever eat anything weird?
Nah, man, you know, I got too much game for that. I'm like, listen, I'm like, hey, Ben said he'll do this. if you
Ben's
get
down.
us a board.
Okay. You would flip it on him.
Yeah.
That's for both of us. Ben's
No,
gonna do it.
I do tricks. I'll be like, you can't ollie that. I'm like, what you got on it? I'm like, he's like,
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you a board, wheels, and this. And I'm like,
That's the way to do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not knowing, like, I already been practicing this shit and did it the other day. So I'm like, yeah, bam.
Oh,
I'm
you're
like, yep,
hustling.
shoot that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Jeez.
I love that.
So good. It's fun. And then what happened with it? You moved back to the States when you
Yeah.
were like 15 or something?
Nah, I was 12.
12.
Like about to be 13, I think. And
Okay.
yeah, I reconnected with Smolik and everything, and then met Ken and got on voice.
Right. And then just a couple years later, you were on Shorty's.
Uh-huh.
Damn. That's so
Yeah.
crazy, man. Time went so fast back then.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's crazy.
because you were only on voice for what, like a year?
Yeah, like a
Something
year.
like that?
Yeah, like a year and a half or something.
And then Shorty's just came around? Damn.
Yeah, when Muska called me, like, hey, you know, because it was all the hype, you know, when he got on Shorties and stuff, and then he called me, and I'm like, and I was like, Ken's like, you know, my first mentor besides Smolik. That's a whole different type of mentor.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, adult person with their stuff together like that I can look up to as like a big brother or father figure. So it was hard for me to leave voice, but it was
Opportunity.
it was a business decision, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
But what a business decision to make when you're like,
At such an early age.
when you're so young.
So Shorty's had started already, or he was like, "Hey, we're gonna start
They
Shorty's."
just signed Muska, and I think it was him and Steve Olson, and everyone was like tripping because he was like the highest paid, like,
You're seeing
At
like
the
$5
time.
grand a month.
yeah, exactly. Dude, look, he knows everything.
I remember that was a shock.
Yeah, it was $5,000 a month for a board company.
Yeah.
And what he was,
We were like,
getting.
he's killing it. He's got like 8 boards.
Yeah.
Those boards sold pretty good.
And
Yeah.
back then,
Yeah.
what we were talking about, what was it? 96, 97?
Dude, those first boards, like, I sold so many of them out of our shop.
The Muska.
The colors and the little line.
Oh
screw
yeah,
lines.
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
sold
Just the
so
graphic.
many.
Crazy.
I myself probably wrote like 30 of them.
Seriously?
Yeah, I love that shape.
Would you steal them from your shop or would you pay?
No, just fucking set them up.
Okay, so yeah, you were
Stealing.
got them for free.
Yeah, that
You were
board's
sponsored.
iconic, dude. That board's so iconic.
We'll pay for them.
Ah, yeah.
Well, you were the first time I ever saw you really was in the Shorty's hardware video.
Oh, yeah.
I love that video. I watched it the other day. I fucking love that video. But were you on Shorty's boards when that came out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was.
Okay.
And that's the way Shorty's was. It's like Shorty's Hardware, Black Panthers, Black Magic, Grip, everything. It was so beautiful. When I first got that fucking box, yo, like, it was like, I was all like depressed and like, tripping because I skated with Ken and everyone and Peter was still on voice and I was just like, damn, I'm going into, but shit was set up. Like tours were set up like it was time to go. And I was just like at home and like the box came and I was just like, it had everything. It had like bearings, bolts, grip, clothes, boards. Got like 20 boards. Like
Wow.
Yeah. Wow, dude.
Dude, the backpacks back
Oh,
then.
yeah, you guys-
the backpacks, everything. Like
You have everything at that point. That was
They-
insane.
everything.
Their backpacks were really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to school and I was just like dripped. Like I was seriously on Shorty's able to wear brand new shit every single
Every day.
They're
I
bad.
had so much shit, like it was ridiculous.
Were
I
people
can't-
at your school, like your classmates, were they tripping on you at all?
Yeah, because everything started popping. So you know what I mean,
Dude, everyone at my school in junior high all looked like you guys. Like we just wanted to be like on. I had the Shorty's backpack,
Yeah.
had the whole thing, and I couldn't even imagine. That's why I tripped a toe and went to my high school because I like people didn't really trip on him, but if you skated, you're like, holy shit, Tone
Yeah.
Nguyen's here. This is gnarly. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah.
He went
But-
to school at the same exact time you did?
No, he went to the same high school that I went to, but I was younger. I was
yeah,
in
okay.
junior high.
Okay.
But
So
I would
wait-
always, yeah, sorry.
Go ahead. I mean, so you were in like 9th, 10th grade at this point? Like, is it like early stages of high school?
Yeah. Ninth,
that's-
10th grade. It was crazy.
Were you like a little celebrity almost?
Yeah, dude, what crack? Cause I partied, it was cracking. I was making money. I was like,
Okay.
yeah, I'm throwing the parties now. You know what I mean? I'm like, shit. I'm like, hey, I was renting hotels and
Seriously?
like, renting people's houses.
Wait a minute. How much were you making back then in high school?
I was already
A couple grand a month? More than that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I can't even remember because it kept going up. So
Damn.
Shorty was
it was a
then.
couple grand. I was in high school. Yeah, a couple G's.
I mean, kids are mowing
Month.
lawns
Yeah.
in high school. Like,
Yeah.
nobody's
Yeah.
making thousands of dollars a month.
Yeah, I was chilling. Like I remember just being like, I'm good. Like, and then start throwing parties. What I realized, like, it was like celebrity status or whatever. Cause I didn't know. It was Halloween, and we went to this party and stuff. And I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, I see Muska and everything. Seen someone dressed like Smolik, and then the homie's like, oh, there you are. And I'm like, I was like, oh shit.
Somebody
Now
was
a
dressed.
costume.
Somebody was dressed like you at
Yeah.
Halloween at a Halloween party.
Yeah, and I was
amazing.
tripping. I was like, oh, we on.
Yeah.
We on.
Motherfuckers
We're
dressing
here.
like me.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Could you imagine going to a Halloween party in high school and somebody's dressed as you?
Yeah, that's
As a costume?
That did not happen.
Muska all the time. I mean, still people dress
Yeah.
up like Muska, but that was
Yeah.
the
Right.
first for me.
Jenkum just posted something
I
where
saw that. The
Oh.
pitch drunk.
yeah,
shit.
the 90s drunk skater.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was real. Or
I don't know if
not.
that's
yeah, it looks
real
like
or
it's
not.
Photoshop. It's pretty fucking funny.
I think there's a lot of people doing that with different ones.
Yeah.
But that one's pretty funny.
That just
Yeah.
popped up. I saw that shit.
Yeah.
too.
yeah.
Yeah, this one right here.
There it is.
Oh
Looks like Ellington.
2000s
Oh.
drunk
I know, with the hair-
skater
with the hair.
outfit.
is that real?
I don't
They
know.
put
I don't
the
know if
Piss
it's,
Drunks thing on
I
there.
mean, Spirit. That's definitely a Halloween store. So
I don't know if that's real.
could
why
be
not?
fake.
Crazy. It's got the PD on there too.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. That's a little too much.
I think it's. I think it's. I think it's
Yeah,
fake.
think it's fake?
I think
Yeah.
it's
fake, but I
think
love
it's
it.
fake. It's
There's no
amazing.
way that they would put a Piss Drunks thing on the.
Yeah, they can. They'd have to pay.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, they have that. They have it trademarked, right?
Think so?
Pistol. They have to.
For sure. They're making
Dustin
t-shirts.
has it.
You'd be surprised, bro. People do not do that shit sometimes. You'd be like, you didn't trademark that shit?
I mean, that shit was on
Yeah.
Van shoes.
Bruh.
That's gotta be trademarked.
Yeah.
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 It has to be.
Even just Jeff Lenosi commented, "This can't be real. This can't be real." Jenkum's killing it, man. They do a lot of
Yeah,
great
Ian's
shit.
crushing
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
They're the ones that did the little piece on you, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that we were watching
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jacob's dope. We did a couple things. We went out there and did some with Brandon, my boy Brandon Novak too,
Novak,
because
yeah.
he's in the same industry as me. So we do a bunch of collaborative stuff, and he has an amazing story.
Yeah.
And such a good dude. Like, he's my boy. We're like brothers now, you know. And we do a lot of marketing stuff and work together helping people. So
Yeah, he's killing it. I would love to get him on the show one day.
Yeah.
Because
He's
I
totally transformed his life, dude.
100%.
Yeah.
But I was a big fan of him. He skated for Powell, right?
Yeah, way back in the day.
Way back in the day, skated for Powell. I was a big fan of him. So you guys work closely together. Does he have a treatment center on the East Coast, or
Yeah, he just opened up Novak's house.
yeah,
Novak's
yeah.
house? Okay, got you.
Yeah. It's funny. Wes just hit me. Universal Switch Hard Day. Ciao.
Today is.
Yeah, he just. Oh, it is. It's the 25th. This is when I did it.
Oh, so exactly a year ago.
Yeah.
No way.
This shit's crazy.
Wait, today? Wait.
No,
Today in history.
he's Universal.
Wait, today you switch hard flipped?
What, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
On October
The
25th.
Wallenberg.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a
fucking
coincidence.
And you're
crazy,
sitting
bro.
here.
So crazy,
Damn.
bro.
That's.
Happy
full-
anniversary.
Full circle
Synchronicities.
shit. Full circle shit right here. Damn.
This is
Gotta hit
weird.
that.
That's crazy.
Congrats.
Is that like?
man.
Is that like? You look back at the tricks you've done. Is that your most like prized one, or is there a certain trick that stands out the most to you?
Absolutely, because I wanted to do that shit for 20 years. So
Yeah.
like it's been there, and like I wasn't, in the right, like I've been wanting to do it for a long time, and then had to make it happen thanks to the Mafia crew, Dan Conley and Preebs, and
Yeah.
the whole skate Mafia team was there to support. They drove up in a van. I flew because I'm like, there ain't no way I'm sitting in that van for 6 hours and trying
Thinking
to
about
shit,
it.
you know?
Yeah, you about to do the trick. Fuck,
Yeah.
you need to get up there pampered.
Yeah, so they were all like, it's just hype with the Mafia and our sessions, how it should be with skating. you know?
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah, the what was it? You guys would do every week the Skate Mafia
Saturdays. Yeah,
I
that was
used to love
huge.
that shit. You guys would kill it every Saturday. I'm like, how they're putting it together and edit every week.
I feel like that made them a global brand. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
think?
that
Yeah.
really put them on the map.
That was a whole lot of editing. Shout out to
Yeah.
Dan Conley.
For real.
Putting
out an edit every week.
Yeah.
For a while. It wasn't for a shorter duration. It was for a minute.
At least a year, 2 years.
Seriously.
Oh yeah. It was. What was it on Transworld?
Yeah,
Transworld site? Yeah.
Over a year, probably.
over a
Yeah.
year. Damn, I used to look
And that's
forward to those.
right when YouTube and the internet was like really popping off for skating.
Well, at least we were talking about the other day about how there's a day for everything, and
Yeah.
today is National Switch Hard Flip Day.
There you go.
Oh,
Today,
yeah.
and it's
Oh,
Brandon Turner.
Straight
It's
up.
Brandon
man.
Turner Day, I guess.
Thank you
Hey.
guys. Thank you guys.
Good.
We all got to try the
Guys.
trick.
And we didn't even plan this. You're
Yeah,
on
nah, that's
you're
so
sitting.
crazy.
You came up for this day, and that's insane.
Synchronicities, man. See, I told you it's because of you guys. I told you that in the beginning.
Yeah. Like I said, it just came full circle right there. I'm
Yeah.
like, wow.
I learned that
crazy.
trick because of you. I used to do that when I was a kid, but I cannot do it at all anymore. I can't. I don't. When my hip went out, I could tell it was starting to go out. It was just gone. I don't know why.
Wait, your hip went out?
Yeah, a couple years ago, like 5 years ago. But that I don't know what I figured out when I was a kid. I just watched you over and over. You put your back foot in the pocket,
Yeah.
and your toe was like barely on. I was like, oh, I see how he does it.
Yeah.
And I would sit there forever and just try doing it, and then that was like the hot trick.
Sick.
Everyone
Yeah,
was doing
that's-
that
I
because of
didn't-
you.
I didn't know that, man. That's-
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's dope.
Switch
dude.
front side flips and switch hard flips.
Yeah,
it was like
yeah.
the same thing, but you want switch front side up, you just turn your body.
Yeah,
little bit.
that's the only way I do them. I can do them the other way, but I'm like, no, it this feels way better.
Yeah. That's your style too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I used to be able to do switch frontside flips, but not. Hard flips always eluded me. Like I could do maybe one hard flip out of like 20 tries, and then I wouldn't even bother. I'd be like, it took that long. I'm not gonna even bother to try to learn this shit. It's just weird for me. I couldn't get it through my brain.
The regular hard flip.
Regular or switch, but
Yeah,
the regular one
regular-
for sure. I couldn't figure it out.
Regular and switch are so completely different style of how you do it. It's
Definitely.
insane, and I don't understand. Yeah, with the regular ones, you don't put your foot in the pocket. It's like on
yeah.
almost on the
It
inside.
was like a magic trick.
Yeah, and then switch is just like
Switch is in the pocket.
in the pocket, but your shoulders are closed, so it just it's a whole different movement.
Yeah.
Do you think it works easier switch because of your shoulder being turned? Or?
It depends if it's easier if you just have that motion. The only person I could see it that does it is P-Rod can do a switch hard flip and it looks kind of like normal.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Because
Right.
it does it literally does more of a shove it kick flip.
Yeah.
Like more of a shove it style. But I mean, for me, switch hard flips is impossible.
Shout out P-Rod, man. He's
yeah.
amazing. Everything
Hell yeah.
he's doing and contests at the park and that park is so sick.
He's
man.
killing
Yeah,
the
man.
game.
Yeah.
Stays
You
killing
you
it.
skate at the park.
Yeah.
Sick. Yeah, I noticed you. I mean, you pack up and go. Like you came up to the courthouse little thing that they had, the event that they had over there. That's where I saw you, and I was like, oh, you got to come back on, man.
Yeah.
We got to kick it. And then,
That was super cool.
but you travel. You get up and go. I love that.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
Movement is medicine.
I was just stoked because like you were like, yeah, I heard about the courthouse thing. They're going to close it down, the Westlake Courthouse, and you're like, I had to come up here and support. I was like,
So cool.
dude, this is
Yeah,
fucking
that's
amazing,
super
dude.
Yeah.
Brandon Turner drove from San Diego just to support this event. You know,
Who else was there today?
me,
Yeah.
Raj.
You and-
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's a good come out right there.
I brought the West Side crew. They were super stoked, you know,
Sick.
just because they haven't been there, so
Yeah.
they were hyped, you know.
I tell
Sick.
kids sometimes, like, well, you know, we're skating the beach or something, and they're, you know, kids will roll in and they'll be like, yeah, I'm here from Wisconsin. We're on a road trip, you know, and they're like, where should we go? And I'm like, oh, Westlake Courthouse, you know, go check it out. And they're like, oh, okay, what's there? And try to explain to them, but I always tell them, like, listen, just go there, experience it, skate there, because like you may not know too much about it now, but when you get older and you start skating more and you try to do the history of it, you're gonna be stoked that you went there
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
experienced it.
Yeah,
you
you
know.
gotta go there if you're
It's a
in
part of
LA.
skate history.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
there's so many spots that I would have loved to go to that are gone now.
I know, right?
Like even Love. Like I went there one time. It was at night on a girl chocolate tour, and that was it. I never got to like skate
Same.
there.
Me neither.
So bummed.
Yeah. It's a another legendary spot for sure.
real.
Yeah.
Courthouse Lounge.
Courthouse. I mean, definitely
had
had some good days at Courthouse. Definitely had some good days at Love.
Mm.
EMB, fucking for
That's
days.
another spot.
Yeah.
EMB.
Did you ever make it down to EMB? Or was that?
Yeah.
yeah.
I made it to MB
Yeah.
a couple of times. Didn't really just like kind of messed around there
Yeah.
and stuff. But your lines at Courthouse and stuff, like, oh man, I grew up on that shit.
Man, I just seen something the other day, like someone posted randomly, and I was like, "Damn, man, I forgot I did that shit."
What was it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Just certain shit. Fuck what I did.
Did you nollie back side flip in the fountain or something?
Something like something along those lines, where I think I did heel flip up to 3, and then
Yeah.
nollie back
4.
up
Yeah,
to
it's
4.
four.
Excuse me.
Yeah, yeah.
It was 4.
Let's add one more stair.
There you go. Thank you, Kelly. Shit.
You
Sad one more
transmuted that to him. You're like,
Yeah, it's at 4.
Yeah, 4's
No,
there.
he knows his shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just whatever, and just reflecting, it's just like, man, those were great times, man.
Dude, you guys, even like Costin and Krieger, you guys were, didn't Costin inward heel flip up the 4 stair?
Yeah.
That if you go, that is nuts
Yeah.
to inward heel flip up a 4 stair
Back in
line.
like 93.
Yeah.
And then fakey flip over the fucking wall, like
At the end?
Yeah.
How do you fake heel flip
front
over?
side flip up to 4
Frontside
too.
flip, yeah,
Front
yeah.
side
Oh, yeah.
flipping a
Like
line.
fake a trail
Yeah.
with a wall.
Yeah.
That was the first girl ad. Was I think it was a 4-on-1 or something. It was a commercial for girl skateboards. It was Eric Costin going up the 4. I don't remember the line. Going up the
yeah.
4, down the 4, and into the fountain.
Yep.
And it was just the names are on the screen. And I'm like,
Oh, that was like in
What?
the grapevine.
something.
It was, like,
It was an actual girl ad.
Oh,
Yeah.
the thing that Sal did?
yeah. You remember
Oh.
that? And then he would like tell you like what's going on or whatever.
Yep.
That was before I started watching him, but I knew he had that little segment.
Yeah, that was cool. That
Yeah.
was dope. That Sal like lent his little voice to do that shit. It was dope. It was
I always
really
loved
cool
that he
moment.
took the opportunity to push his shoe during that.
Yep, he did.
Oh, yeah, was he like put it around his neck
Around
or
his
something like
neck
that?
and shit. I'm
He
like,
was like spokesperson, bro.
Yeah.
Sal's the best.
He's great.
Sal's
settle
the
but
best.
not settle.
Yeah.
What he's doing with that off-white stuff. Too.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah, so
Dude,
sick.
Super cool.
So he had a skateboard in like a packaging. It looked like a tech deck type packaging,
it's
but it was like
massive.
full size
yeah, for the wall.
for the wall.
Yeah.
I was like,
So sick.
I want one of those
Yeah.
for the crib.
Yeah,
That,
exactly.
that looks amazing.
Came out amazing.
Yeah,
That
Sal's-
was what is it? Was that aesthetics? Was that aesthetics?
No, it's
Clap.
SLB.
He had the
SLB.
It was
Palace.
SLB. It was a Palace one too. See, he had a couple things come out around the same time, so I was like,
That Palace
maybe
collab
I got a little
was,
confused, but that shit
Oh yeah,
was
with the
dope.
aesthetic stuff.
yeah, that was one of the best things I've
Super
seen
Dude,
all
they're
year.
Gucci shit.
Yeah, they
Oh, yeah.
got the Gucci now. Gucci
Level.
collab.
Skateboarding. That's all skateboarding.
Yeah,
Straight up.
skateboarding. We broke
Straight up.
Yeah.
we broke into all barriers, man. I love to see it.
Yes.
Love to see it.
Damn.
Congrats to those dudes, man. Sidebar.
You know what's funny is that most skateboarders would be like, "Yo, that's kind of crazy." Like, I don't know, and then but they pulled it off easily and made it look great. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm still sure some people were like, "Ah, it's crazy."
Oh no, I mean like, dude, but they've like,
If any brand had the opportunity, they would take that. Like, fuck
Yeah, I think
Gucci
so,
collab,
too.
Let's go.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, you wouldn't be like, nah, we're not gonna do that with Gucci.
yeah.
Straight up. But they're the type of brand to do so. Like,
Hell
they did it
yeah.
with fucking Polo, bro.
But that was sick, dude.
They just put themselves on that fucking same level.
No, but how it made, if you really look at it, they had the Palace aesthetics drop, and the next drop
Yeah.
is Palace
Yes.
Gucci.
Yes.
Dude, they have,
Yeah,
they
like,
have
that
a
is
drop
incredible.
every week, though. They have like a
What?
drop every week.
Yeah, but it just still like did the illest thing, and then they do the illest thing, and
Yes.
they're like such different categories
Yes.
of like things. You're like,
It's like, here's the mainstream stuff. Here's the core stuff.
yeah, and it balances, and people are hyped.
Yes.
So
Definitely.
very cool.
And they're, I mean, look, you can look at them similar to like a Supreme, which they kind of are.
Yeah.
But they're different. They're where, for
Yeah.
me, I
They have
look
like
at
a
I look at them both differently.
$10,000 safe.
There you go.
Safe?
Yeah.
The safe is more expensive than the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Right?
Straight
No,
up.
they got a whole thing over here, dude. It's a whole Gucci Palace.
Oh, they made a Palace Gucci safe.
Look at that.
That's a
Palace
bra.
canvas top with crystal details.
And the tote bag.
Tote bag. A Palace Gucci leather jacket.
Dude.
$11,000.
$11,000.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Hard.
Hey, I need a box.
We all need a box.
Straight up.
Yo, Bella, hey, shoot the box.
Yeah. Like, you don't
Preferably
need
the
that tracksuit.
Gucci collab. Yeah, I mean, I like what you guys did there.
Actually, I'm a jersey fan, and this
That-
is kind of a
That thing
sick
is
jersey.
fire
That does
right
look
there, bro.
dope.
That's kind of a sick jersey. It's $1,200. I don't think I'll
Get 'em.
Maybe
spend
get a
that kind of
discount
money on
code.
a.
Maybe a
Oh, if they
discount
can give
code.
me a discount code for the website, that'd be amazing.
Get 'em, bro.
Oh, man.
I didn't even dig that deep to find out like how much shit was costing, but congratulations, bro.
Yeah,
Jeez.
6 racks for the hoodie. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah,
another
the box, please.
Yeah.
Where's the box?
Straight up. Straight up.
The umbrella is sick as fuck.
Yeah, that's interesting, man.
How much is the umbrella?
$1,100, $1,200 almost.
Yep.
$1,850 for a pillow.
Get him.
I wonder who comes up with the prices. I wonder if they have a model of like, okay, this is the material that it costs so much to make this. Now here's our markup, which equals out to this amount.
I wonder how many
I
pieces
don't know.
they make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say very
Like,
limited.
they're very, very
to a
limited.
degree. Yeah.
Maybe 300.
Yeah.
And that for that big of a company, that's definitely small.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I never checked it out. I didn't know. It's 11 racks for the jack.
Yeah, that's
11 racks for the jack.
It's crazy, dude. But hey, like you said, I don't know who would turn down that kind of opportunity.
Yeah.
Even though I know skaters probably aren't buying that, but
Somebody's buying it.
somebody's buying
Yeah.
it for sure.
1,000%.
And Palace is, they keep it core, but they've also moved up into a different category.
Dude,
for
they do
sure.
stuff like Mercedes
Well,
Benz.
obviously.
You already know.
They've
I know.
transcended.
Oh,
for
here's
sure.
what they look. Here's the Gucci.
Yeah.
That
Safe?
shit is fucking
Gucci safe.
Sick as fuck.
Who got that?
How much is that thing?
You like,
I
where
would
where
love to
can we
have that.
Doesn't even
deliver
s-
your
The-
safe?
The price ain't even on there?
We saw it. It was on Instagram.
I think it was
or
on
something.
Instagram. Yeah.
How does that work? Skater like living in your mom's garage and you just got the Palace Gucci safe up in there?
Yeah, they ain't
With your
sending
sticker
that.
collection?
They ain't
Yeah.
sending that to the crib. They ain't
Yeah,
not
right.
sending that to the crib.
They can send it here.
So 31.5 inches wide by 20 inches high. It's not even that. It's just a little thing. It's just like a little safe,
Oh,
right?
That thing
it's
is
definitely
so dope,
it's
though.
definitely going in the garage.
If I'm reading that correctly.
The safe's going in a safe.
Yeah, that's safe. Going to safe. Real talk.
That's crazy.
How much is that thing?
What was it on Instagram? I think it was like $28,000 or something.
It was a lot.
I didn't see it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on Instagram. It was
Get
something.
'em.
28 something.
Hey,
Jeez.
well, good for them, man.
Yeah,
That's
straight up.
huge.
But you know what though?
Love to see it.
This jacket is fire. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Mhm.
It's
This
Gucci.
jacket is fire.
Thank you.
It is,
Shit
right?
Yeah.
This is
No?
11 racks?
Nah, I
Oh.
think, we let it go for 14. Okay. 14.5. But the promo code will get you
The real price?
3% off if you order now.
By the way,
Type in Lil B at discount. We're getting a discount code. Yeah.
by the way, the safe is $120,000.
No, it is not.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
120 a safe for safe people.
And it's this big?
$120,000.
All right, send 2, please.
Yeah.
How big? It's not like adult size.
I mean, it said 31 inches. Like I don't.
God, dude.
Dude, that would just be epic to have. I would love that.
What are you putting in there?
Doesn't matter.
They're gonna take first of all, they're gonna take the whole thing.
Yeah.
How do you show that off? You know what I mean? You get it and you put it somewhere.
Put it on the mantle.
Yeah, and just let it chill.
You bolt into the fucking.
I know.
On the wall.
Hey, Brett, if you got that right now and sent you, where would you put it?
In the crib.
On
But
eBay?
like where though? Like on the mantle, on the like just as a decoration type. I feel like it's a decoration type piece.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
not like
I think it would have to be like mounted to the wall as like a piece, and then
Yeah, I
maybe-
like that.
Maybe do some art around
It's hidden
it.
behind
Okay,
in the wall.
okay.
You know what I mean?
oh, like you move a picture.
You gotta move a picture. It's in the wall.
It's in the wall.
Yeah.
But to be honestly, where would I put it? Online.
That's what I'm saying.
Twice the price.
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's a retirement plan right there.
That shit is definitely going online, marked up.
Damn. Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Shoot over a box real quick.
Yeah.
We can need that jersey looked tight though. I'm a jersey guy. You know,
All their shit's dope though.
Yeah.
Wow.
crazy.
They're crushing
It's
it.
so fucking
Yeah.
weird how just skateboarding has gone in this whole other.
Shit has always been cool,
Realm.
bro. It just took a little while for people to realize that shit was pretty dope.
Yeah, I know, right?
And here we are. you
Well,
know?
all
Like we're telling you it's fucking dope this whole
Yeah.
time, man.
Well, you got to think about fashion and lifestyle and everything has been like
Yeah.
kind of stolen from skateboarding
Straight up.
and everything, even from like the the ripped jeans and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like, no, that's
But
came from.
But a lot of
skating.
skaters are now in the position at these companies
Yeah.
Mhm.
and are making this happen.
This is
Yeah.
true.
Yep.
That's what's so sick.
It's like
Yeah.
they're not like culture vultures. Like they actually probably skated.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I've talked to a lot of people like, oh, from different jewelry companies, whatever. Oh, I like your shit. I was a fan when.
Mhm.
Then I was like, oh shit. I'm
You
like,
used to
that's
skate?
dope. Yeah. I'm
Right.
like, yeah. Can you send that?
Take
Please.
a nice little piece.
Crazy.
No, for real. Now it's amazing though. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, man.
So what do we got? So we're filming a thing for Skate Mafia, working on it,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Do you have a lot of footage?
Not
Where-
as
where
much
we
as I
at?
want because I've been, like I said, for the past year just focusing on all this. But
Right.
now, like, I'm getting to it and I'm like super busy with this. So I really have to plan and map out like trips and stuff. Like, okay, I'm going to go here, do this. And like, I can't just be like chilling, in front of the 7-Eleven, like hanging out with the homies and just like, oh, where are we going? Let's drive. I don't have time to drive around or whatever. I'm like, yo, if I'm going to just skate and bullshit, like, let's go to a park.
You got to have a plan.
But if we're gonna hit the street, I usually like to plan stuff. But I want to go support the homies too, so sometimes I'll just go
Right.
watch at the spot
Mhm.
because you need that too. That's important.
For
Yeah.
sure.
For sure.
That camaraderie and just building.
Uh-huh.
So we're starting to work on it now. Is that pretty much what I'm hearing? Like you're gonna
They've been, everyone on Mafia is constantly filming, so there's like
right.
some people got already 2 parts and stuff and everything. So it's like that.
Jeez.
It's ready to go. I'm just catching up.
Playing catch up.
Mhm.
That one kid, Alex Wilms, man, that kid
Oh,
is
yeah.
just
He's
just
gnarly.
getting footage and like gnarly
Yeah,
shit.
everything.
Yeah, he's
It's not like,
gnarly.
oh, let's just go get some clips today. He's getting like bangers.
Mhm.
Oh
gnarly
yeah, Alex. I love that kid. He's dope. you
Dude,
know?
the whole
Like,
team.
Yeah,
He's
they got a
amazing.
sick ass squad.
It's insane. still going and stuff. Wasn't there? We saw some kids from that are skate for DC that are in Japan.
Hongo Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, those
They-
are my nephews.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Those kids are on fire.
Yeah.
We watched a video part
Yeah.
of
Just
them.
watched a
It
piece
was,
on
it was
them.
insane.
Yeah. Shintaro Masaki.
Yeah.
So, Tominari, Hongo, and I think I
Mhm.
talked about this. So, when I was living in Japan, that was the first, their dad was the first person I met in
Oh wow, yeah.
in Japan, like when I was living off the base, and I was just trying to go look for skate spots, and like met him on the beach, and he was older than me, and he took me under his wing, and his family like unofficially adopted me. He taught me Japanese. Their dad taught me how to kickflip.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
These are the same kids. I
Yeah.
mean, they have such a bright future. They fucking rip.
Yeah.
They
They're
look dope on their
incredible,
boards.
dude.
Oh yeah,
And their dad taught you how to kickflip.
yeah. Now I mentor them. Shintaro is about to be back out here in like pretty soon, like I think next month.
Wow. And he's the one who is flowed for Skate Mafia.
No, Masaki's on Skate Mafia.
He's on.
That's the younger. And Shintaro skates
For
for
Weekend,
the
right?
weekend.
Oh,
They both
okay.
skate for DC. But now I helped him like put all that together, whatever, you know, just mentoring him. Like,
Yeah, because they had a lot of San Diego footage in there too. It was like
Yeah.
Japan and San Diego.
Yeah.
It looked like.
but yeah, our families are like tied in, like, you know.
That's
Yeah,
incredible.
we all good.
How
Yeah.
old are they?
Masaki's 18, I think. Shintaro is going to be 22. I think he's 22.
Wow.
I mean, this is the first I've heard of them. Was
Yeah.
from this DC part
Yeah,
that they just released, and
Those
I
are my
was,
nephews. Yeah.
That's wild.
I'm blown
man.
away.
So
I
cool.
can't
Yeah.
even believe that. That's insane.
Yeah.
What a small world.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, they know what time it is, man.
That's rad.
Yeah, I love them to death. They're the best, you know.
Dude, they've
Sage,
so rad.
Shintaro, yep.
they got a bright future.
Yeah.
They,
Oh,
yeah,
kill,
bro.
they
Yeah.
kill it.
Keep
And
doing what
their
they're doing.
their dad is such a G too, because, you know, like Japanese culture and stuff, like school, this first, he let them not go to school to skate.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's like unheard of. And like has a skate house where they grew up and whatever, all you know.
Well, it seems like his dad skated, so he understands like the culture of
Yeah,
skating.
yeah.
Yeah, and what you need to do if you want to get sponsored,
Totally.
there's this
Uh-huh.
like pathway you need.
Yeah, yeah.
And there is a
Support.
path now
Yeah.
as well that's, you know, they can make a whole career out of
Well,
it.
they're already
Yeah.
doing it, right?
Yeah,
They're-
yeah.
If you get on DC, that's a hard thing to do at a young age like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's awesome. Good for them.
That's so funny, man. I can't believe that though.
So, seriously,
I can't
small
believe the
world.
connection right there.
Yeah,
That's insane.
yeah. Tamanari is their dad, and Masaki and Shintaro. Yeah, it's my family.
When's the last time you went back to Japan?
2018.
Oh,
I
so-
need to go back like now,
Mm.
especially since the COVID restriction. You used to have to go quarantine for a couple weeks, but now I'm trying to go there and just that's my second home. So
Should get some-
Kelly's going tonight.
I'm leaving there tonight.
really,
Yeah. You don't have, like,
you don't have to. Do you have to quarantine?
no. They just
Are you vaccinated?
Well, we don't talk about
Yeah.
that. But no, but
Okay, no, don't answer it.
no, but all
you
I
got,
got
you got 10 of them.
no, but they just restricted everything on October 10th or 11th.
11.
So you can go now as long as you provide like a test or a vaccination. You're good to go.
Okay, perfect.
And you have to
that's
play-
all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of a weird thing at first because they were like, I had to go to the consulate and then get like a visa approved and all these things and get a letter from Japan saying I could go.
Oh, really?
But then they lifted all that. Now it's all good.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. I'm there.
Yeah.
How long you going?
Just till Sunday. I'm just
Okay.
going to judge a skate contest out there.
Okay.
Yeah. Should be fun.
You got to
I'll-
get some clips out there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're going to get clips. There's shit definitely want to hit up out there.
Yeah.
That's sick. What part are you going to?
Flying into Tokyo and then I'm going to a city. It's like 45 minutes away. I can't remember the name of the city.
Okay.
It's a little bit outside, but
Sick.
my homie Yuto Kojima, he's kind of showing me around and kind of helping putting this contest together.
Okay.
So should be fun. There's some skaters that are from out here going out there too to skate it. It's called Chimera League, I think it's called, or Chimera. I don't know how you say that, But-
Damn.
but they've been doing it for a while and it's cool. Good people.
Dude, I was. Yeah.
You want to go.
Yeah, I want to go tonight.
Jump on a flight. That would be amazing if you just bought a ticket and went.
I know.
It's a hefty flight, but
Yeah,
It's a long
Was it
flight.
like 10 hours or something?
yeah, like 11 or
Yeah.
12.
I mean, how much time do you need nowadays if you were to plan a trip to Japan? Because like back in the day, we could just, hey, you want to go to Japan tomorrow? Like, all right, yeah, let's go.
I need like a week.
A week
Yeah.
to prepare,
Mm-hmm.
get everything
about right.
all
Just to
situated.
make sure everything's good at the facility.
Right.
Let them know.
If you did go to Japan, how long would you go for? Like, how long would you want to be away from the facility
Like at
and all
least
that stuff?
10 days
10
in
days?
Japan is like the that's like how long I would want to go. But if, like a week's cool.
Okay.
But you got to get there and get settled.
Acclimated.
You got, you're going to be
I'm gonna be
Tired.
I'm gonna be tired, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then I come back and then I go to Brazil right after. So I'm gonna be like, my jet lag is gonna be.
Oh, yeah, you're done, dude.
Yeah.
You're done.
Because those quick trips are I think for me, that what fucks me up,
Yeah.
like time wise.
Mm-hmm.
You finally start to get used to it and you get thrown right back into.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's dope, though.
yeah, we get used to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We're happy to
right.
be here, happy to be doing it.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Let's
Sick.
go.
I have to ask them if any one of them are going to that contest. I don't know if it's invite only or whatever. But
They invite people. I'm not sure exactly who all is going, but they've got some new talent coming out of Japan. That's for fucking sure.
yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, they be training over
Floodgates have
there.
been opened.
Straight
Sora
up.
Shirai, like obviously
my
Yuto,
God.
and like
Yeah.
Next level shit.
next level.
And these kids are on the come up too.
yeah.
Oh yeah, they're
Dude.
training. Like
Damn.
the dude, the kid who just won like the I think it was the Tampa, whatever. He had that crazy.
Oh yeah.
Line.
Oh, he had the damn man.
Oh, the damn
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
yeah,
That
man.
line was
Insane.
insane.
I was just like, he was just.
He kept
that,
going.
That was a lot of tricks.
Yeah.
Like gnarly tricks. It wasn't like
Yeah.
no easy shit.
He was flipping into everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that I saw that.
Mhm.
I saw that on Instagram.
Mhm.
He just kept going back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was that? Do we know? Oh, right here. We got it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
That shit. Dude.
Tao?
Yeah, it was. He kept going and going.
What are we doing? Where's the line?
Fast forward. Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, wow.
That's how you started off.
Yeah, that's how it
He
started.
started like
Okay.
that.
Try.
Backside flip right
What,
there.
Wow,
what, we
dude.
don't. What,
Kelly's calculating the points right now.
Well, I was supposed to judge this, but then I couldn't make it for that. Actually,
what's his name?
Tao?
I didn't see his name.
His name
Tao
is-
Sasaki.
Oh,
Wow.
come on, dude.
His name
Bigger
is
to
Nobel.
front
You're not
board.
Nobel.
He flipped into everything.
This is a. He won, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
The cab back lip. Yep.
Oh, he did that dumb easy.
Yeah, he was asleep.
He took one breath. Look,
Give him back
Kickflip
nose
back
blood.
nose
But he
blood.
like
Back
the way he
up
did
tap.
that
He
right
went
there, bro.
Well over it.
he did it like
he tapped it and controlled the
he
shit
already
out of it.
He already landed
he falls
it
in the
before.
front. Falls in the front blood on
He
the.
landed it before he landed it.
Yeah, like he landed it before he landed it for sure.
Hey, kickflip back Smith.
He fell on the easiest trick in his run. He fell on.
Yeah.
And then he
Dude.
lands everything
Because he didn't
else.
flip out of it.
I gotta see this. Hold on. First trick to start off your line. You're gonna do that.
What was that? A 9-stair handrail?
Wow.
That's crazy.
What a crazy run. These kids, man. Holy shit.
And he's got a dope style too.
He does. Yeah. It's so weird. Whenever I see like contest footage or skate park footage, like I'm always just like, oh, okay, I want to see him in the streets now.
Yeah, exactly.
Like immediately, I'm like, let's see him in the streets.
I'm still like that too. Like,
Right?
but in the streets,
right.
can you?
I'm sure he can. I'm sure he can.
See you in the skate park.
Yeah.
It was just like with Dylan Jabe, remember?
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
always posting at Poods Park, and I was like, I want to see you in the streets. Like, let's see you in the. And, I mean, he didn't.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's in the street.
He didn't
now.
disappoint.
Dylan's
for sure.
amazing.
Not at all.
Damn,
Yeah.
kids these days.
But even
But
like
can you do that with traffic? Without all them tries.
Pedestrians.
Throwing all these things in it.
Cracks and
I see he's on some trip now. I think he's in Portugal or something.
He's traveling,
And
bro.
it's just cool to see him out doing his thing.
Dylan Jabe?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
I mean, he did it kind of a nice way. Like he kind of like he was on zero for a little bit. Then he kind of left everything and kind of just
He took his time.
took his time, got on Primitive, Nike. You know, he's like, he didn't just jump right in, and I like the way that he did it.
Yeah,
Slowly.
Yeah.
You don't need to
gracefully.
gracefully. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think kids nowadays, they just jump on whatever they can sometimes.
Yeah,
But he did it right.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Hopefully, get them long-term contracts.
Yeah.
He's got a few good sponsors, Primitive and Dickies.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Primitive,
Start.
Dickies, Nike.
No, not Nike.
He's not
He's
on
not a
Nike.
Nike?
He's not on anything. Shoe-wise.
Shoe-wise.
Bro, if he,
He's taking his time.
You know what? He's the type of kid that if he wants something, he's gonna do himself, like, and go get it.
but he's skating Nike shoes right now.
He's skating. Today he was skating in Converse.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen him skating in Vans. I've seen him skating in Nikes and Adidas. He's like doing his thing. It's not like he's trying to like tease people. He just wants to skate what he wants to skate.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
a good feeling.
Yeah.
You got to figure it out.
There was a whole time where he had blank boards and was painting them like flip graphics and like Alien Workshop graphics. People like, oh, he writes for Alien. He's like, no, I actually just painted it because I just like the brands and I like painting. You're like, see, you're just doing what you want to do.
Real artist.
Yeah.
Love it.
Wow.
He's a good kid, man.
Well, he'll just wait for something to fall on his desk. You know what I'm saying? Something will eventually happen because he seems like that type of individual. You know what I mean? Like his skateboarding, the way he looks on his board. I mean, come on.
I'm sure he has to
Scoop him up.
I'm sure he has to have his eye on something. You know, like I'm sure he has something that he's like, oh, I would love to skate for this.
What if he
company.
started a shoe brand?
I don't think he wouldn't
that.
do. He wouldn't start.
Don't
a
be
shoe brand.
dumb. Don't do
Like
that.
18-year-old starting
Yeah.
a new shoe brand. You're like,
No.
So
Shoe
many-
brand, it's just-
How old Mike
too
and Rick when they
hard.
did Lakai?
Yeah, I mean, look.
but they also they were one of the biggest pro skateboarders in the world at that point.
yeah, right.
There's an exception of the rule, I guess, where you will have success and longevity with the shoe game, but that shit is hard, bro.
Oh,
That's
totally.
some real shit.
Yeah.
Like it ain't.
It's
It
not
ain't for
easy.
everybody. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah,
that.
you better have the funding,
Yeah.
the influence, the top skaters, and
Yeah.
your shit better look cool.
Yeah.
Stellar ass
feel cool.
marketing. Yeah.
And back then,
For real.
and back then, Nike and Adidas and Converse weren't that. They weren't the big dogs.
Right.
Yeah.
It was
So-
just skater-owned brands kind of doing things. So
Yeah.
And when Lakai came in, it was like huge.
yeah,
How old were they when they started Lakai?
Damn, I think that was what, 2000.
2000.
Yeah, 2000.
Because right when Modus came out, they were
babies when
starting.
They started girl.
Yeah.
Because Modus came out, that's when they were like skating in S's, and then you started seeing them skating in Lakai's a little bit in that part.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
oh, those are the shoes right there.
They're like early 20s.
Starting a company is crazy, man. Especially nowadays.
Well, it's still
yeah,
going too,
geez.
which is wild, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
For sure.
22
They
years
got,
later.
They got it back too.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was, it was gone for a minute,
Yeah.
and then they got it back, which is fucking great. I'm sure they were happy to get that back.
Yeah.
Here's a weird question, but maybe you had like another thought of this. But like when you were in the Shorty's days, was there, if you had to leave Shorty's, was there another company that you would get on?
Negative.
No, I mean like if like for me it was like I was on Chocolate, but I was a big fan of Blueprint. You know, like I like their shit, Paul Shire, Dan McGee. I love their videos, and I was like, okay, if anything ever would happen to like Chocolate, like I would love to skate for like Blueprint.
I can't really even like say
No, there
anything
wasn't,
because it was just like I was all in,
Right.
and that's all there was. Like, but of course, like girl or something,
Right,
you know?
right.
Or chocolate.
We would have loved to have you on.
Yeah, girl or
Hell
chocolate
yeah.
Straight up.
for sure. Yeah,
Definitely,
yeah, girl or
definitely.
chocolate, definitely.
Hell yeah.
That's who I was like looking at. Like these motherfuckers right here.
Same.
But then I was watching them since I was little, so it was always like out of my I don't even need to look that way.
Mm.
you
Yeah.
know?
It's
Totally.
when you see them when you're a kid, you feel like you'll never, like they're too good. You'll never be in their realm, almost, right?
No, yeah, well, it's just because it's a respect.
Superstars.
It's a respect thing. It's just like if I can do what you're doing, then like you my hat's all like you got it.
Right.
Doesn't matter what I do. It's just like I know what you've done, and that's like with nowadays. I mean, just growing up in skateboarding, like I've seen pretty much everything
Right.
already been done a long time ago. So it's just like different way. I have that respect.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. It's interesting, man.
And like you were saying too before, you like a lot of kids don't know, like they don't pay attention, to the history of skateboarding. You know what I'm saying? They are in the now and they live in the now. And look, I get that. I understand it to a degree. But I think when I first discovered skateboarding, man, I wanted to look at everything, literally everything. And
even the past.
And that's exactly what I did for whatever I could get my hands on. You know what I mean? And that helped me within my path to being like, damn, I really love this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like, there were so many different little doors, and like, it was very entertaining. Like, there was a fun factor to it. There was just so many different like nuances that I was just like, man, this got me. You know what I mean? Early on. You know?
Exactly.
And I don't think that the kids these days adapt to skateboarding. Like, they're in the moment. They live now, and they don't care about the past.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if there's a
Not
problem with
everybody,
that though.
not everybody.
Because
And
I was kind of the same way. You know, when I first started skating, I wasn't paying attention to. I didn't even care what happened in the past. I was like in the now. I was like present. But then over time,
you eventually start learning things.
you start learning shit, you
Right.
know, and then I become interested in it.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
thing is changing. I mean, a lot of kids now are going backwards, like, you know, want to get cassette tapes or CDs and starting to learn, like, because it's a nostalgia or whatever. But
right.
you know, it's just like with the phone, and things are so fast. There's so much stuff coming out. It's just like how could you have the attention span to be able to do that? And like seriously, like back when we were skating, like you had to wait years for projects to come out, so you were waiting for that shit. Like, this video's coming out, and premieres were like crazy. But now it's just like they drop videos and they're like, okay, on the next.
What's next?
Yeah.
What's next? Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I often wonder, because like I was watching like virtual reality, and like I go back to some of these old videos, you know, and I posted some stuff on my Instagram of Carol because his lines are just bonkers. But I'm also like, when I post that, it's nostalgic for us, but then I'm also wondering, like, I'm like, if a kid sees this, is he going to be hyped on? I mean, it's great skating, it's perfect, impeccable, but is he going to think it's dope?
He might,
from what he sees now.
He might look into it more and be like, "Who? I want to know about this. I want to see these old videos that he's talking about."
He looks amazing on his board. I definitely want to see more of that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just wonder sometimes. I'm like, I wonder if some kid's just going to, whatever, this shit's old. You know what I mean?
looking at
I
the
used to
grainy-
think
the
that
grainy
way.
Looking at the
footage.
grainy shit and be like,
Yeah.
what is this old shit?
I used to think of that way, but then now I look at it, I'm like, oh man, that was, especially at that time, you're like, how special that was. You start to understand what was going on at the time. Like, wow, that was special right there.
For sure.
And there's a reason why skateboarding got as good as it is now. It's because of those times in skateboarding.
They push skateboarding.
Yeah,
They push
totally.
the envelope.
So
Totally.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they don't know what it is, like going through high 8 tapes and whatever, or who invented the hand, you know?
The hand over the
Yeah,
thing.
Dave Schlossbach, or
Straight up.
one of the best filmers ever to
The
walk
man.
the planet, you know, and invented the handle for the camera. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that's who started voice with Ken Russell. So
Right.
filming with him, like, he really put me up on game about what it was to, like, the work that it went into being a professional skateboarder. You know, like, he had a garage, and it was just like a studio, edit studio, and he sat me down and he's like, all right, here's all the tapes, go through all of them, write the name and the time of the
He would have you
trick.
go through all the old tapes.
Yeah, yeah.
You'd log everything?
Have me go through everything and have me log that shit. I was like, yo, hey, man, where you going? I'm like, hell no. He's like, look for the hand. I'm like, oh, man, this shit's crazy. But I see what he was doing. And then when we go on tour, he built this, like, thing we had to sleep on, that we laid across in the van, and had all the boards and the product through there, and had us go to all the shops. And, you know, we had to sell our shit to be on tour, you know?
Did you enjoy going through those tapes? Or did you, because you're watching some rad skating, obviously, but
Going through
was
now
it?
would be like gold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
but back
yeah.
then, did you care? Or?
I was kind of like, I was pissed at first, like, why I got to do this shit like that? Like, you know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, isn't this your job?
Well, from what era were the tapes from?
Oh, it was just, I want to say like 94,
Okay.
95, 94, yeah.
Gotcha. So still kind of before your time,
Yeah,
so to speak.
I was just like on voice, but he put, I see why he did it now, so I can appreciate like the work that goes into
Yeah, definitely.
Making a video.
skateboarding.
Shout out to
everything.
Schlossbach, man. He definitely was a great. I mean, still is a great film. I'm sure he's still around in that sense. But like, he would keep the video. Like, he'd be just filming you just skate around, like, and just film your face. Like, he's transcending before like all this new shit that they're doing now. Like, the Schlossbach be doing, and everybody's copying his shit. Like, he was doing that back then.
Yeah, he realized just keep the camera running.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd show up to the spot. I'll be like, "Where?"
He show you filming up like.
I'm like, "Where's he at?" And he'd be like, "I'm like, is he on that building over there?" He's like, "Way over there." Like, "You're good, go." And I'm like, "How did he get up there?" You know, he's on top of somebody's house. Like, go, like on top of somebody's roof. Like, seriously, he was like filming. Like Danny Way has like showed, because I was talking about Schlossbach, and he shows me. I'm like, he's all, you want to see Schlossbach? And it's like a line of that someone filming, and in the background you see like Dave and his like beat up Pinto looking car, like Hank driving and hanging outside the window filming the line.
No.
Yes.
What video is that from?
I don't know. Danny has the footage though. Like,
that's so rad.
But it's Dave in the background, like filming, hanging outside of the car. You know what I mean?
That's kind of like what Colin did with fucking who he did that little part for? Austin Gillette. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Filming him outside the car. Like, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
But was he driving the actual car too?
Oh, Colin?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. But it
Was
was out the
Dave?
car.
That's no more car to car shit.
Dave was driving the car.
Dave was driving the car.
Yeah, that's wild.
There you go.
I got you.
That's some shit right
Dude,
there.
the best line, the Jeremy Raid line down in Vancouver. Like, if you look at that in the in his line, he does like kick flip and then frontside 360.
Through the stairs.
Yeah, down the stairs.
There's long lens.
There's no the line before that. If you look at it, there's no walkway there. Like, he ran down them stairs.
And it looks smooth.
Which video is this?
It's Jeremy Ray's.
It was Secondhand Smoke movie.
Yeah, Secondhand Smoke.
Okay.
With the frontside flip.
And then what did he do? He ran down the stairs?
Yeah, he ran down the stairs with the camera, and like, if you watch that footage, like, you wouldn't be able to tell. Like,
That's sick.
like at the end of a line, like, it was.
We got to pull that up.
Yeah, I want to see
He's
this.
like walking down, but like still got it like steady as shit.
Maybe.
Where is it?
That's amazing.
Secondhand Smoke.
We got the
he
video
filmed all
here,
this,
but
like most of it. Yeah.
Where? I mean, it's a 5-minute part. How are we gonna find this shit?
Oh,
Right there,
right
go back
there.
there.
Where? Right here?
Yep.
Oh, that's the.
Yeah, look
this
at this
is the
line.
line?
This is Schlossbach, dude.
Oh, this is at the Vancouver
That's
spot.
legendary spot.
What do they call it? New spot?
Yeah.
Where's that? Yeah, that was new spot.
Look at this line. Look how fast he's going too. Like, look.
Oh, he ran down the stairs.
Yeah.
I see what you're
Oh,
my
yeah.
goodness, bro.
Yes.
That was pretty
look
smooth.
At his filming too.
See how you wouldn't even trip off shit like that, bro.
Yeah. He ran across all that. There was no board waiting.
Wow.
That was smooth too, right?
Did a good job.
Dude, look
The
how
tray flip.
his snappy.
power.
And he's
Yeah.
going fast too, dude.
And let me tell you something. Back then, there was no image stabilization in those cameras.
There's
probably.
none.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they had steady shot.
Yeah, but still, you could see. You always see people like running down the
Yeah.
stairs. It's all shaky and shit.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Dude.
That's rad. I love little tidbits like that. I would have never. You know what I mean? You're watching a
Nah.
video, you don't know this shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dave
those-
Schlossbach.
I thought it might have been a little handicap thing on the side.
There's nothing. Look.
Are those
Crazy.
Dukes or Raps?
Those are Dukes, I think.
You're still trying to see if there's a walkway. There
I
is. There's no walkway.
I trip out when you look at his foot. I mean, this is obvious. We talk about his foot placement all the time. Yeah. But his foot is literally across the board on that frontside flip, and I was like, is he in front heel?
Every trick.
It just looks wide. I thought that was a heel flip at first.
Yeah, the way he's set up.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at
but
that.
Look
at his foot.
Just hanging off the other side because he has a big ass
heel
foot though
yeah.
too.
I know, but still,
But still,
I would have heel flipped.
That makes
the
it
shit
even
out of that.
harder.
I love it.
How did?
He's the best.
The funny thing is he had a kickflip tutorial. What was it?
The 4-in-1 stuff.
Starting points.
Starting point.
Yeah.
He's teaching people how to kickflip.
Yeah, that
he has a
probably
great
wasn't the best.
kickflip, but kind of an unethical.
It's like, well, just put your foot in the middle of the
way of
board.
doing it.
Everything
Yeah.
will work out.
No.
You watch his frontside flip though; it's the same thing, but his ankle just moves so quick. Or no, maybe it's
No,
not this
that's
one. It's the
a
next
front
one.
side flip.
It's the next
Yeah.
one. Let's see.
Yeah,
So precise.
this one.
I mean, damn. That was a
How do
good-
you
See,
put-
look.
Yeah, look at you
that.
hanging
That's
out
a
like
heel
that.
flip.
Yeah, that's a frontside heel, right?
Yeah.
Nope. Frontside flip. Look at that.
Crazy.
But like usually, if you flicked that hard on that, your board would naturally just go
Later.
See
Somewhere
ya.
else.
I don't understand how it completely flicks perfect. There's even,
whenever
like, yeah.
whenever my ankle, whenever my foot is a little bit like, you know, inside, it hurts my ankle. It'll hurt my if I try to kick flip my ankle. It destroys my
Jeremy
ankle.
used like the
Hurts.
entire side of his foot.
So like
Yeah.
he didn't get like kick flip marks on his toe. He got it on like the side
And
of
he's
his
just
shoe.
basically breaking every lace. Like
Yeah, he wasn't
Every
using his
trick
toe
just-
too much. It was mostly the side of his
Yeah.
foot. That's what it looks like.
Legend.
When that
Yeah.
came out, I would try to kickflip like that, just like with the homies. And no,
Ankle breaker.
no.
Yeah, like it was a
It did
joke
not work.
almost.
it works
right?
for front threes. That foot placement.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's
That was like the
that's
exact same foot placement.
Yeah.
But you know,
almost.
he's not flipping it.
I know.
But
But it does work there.
But Jeremy could do front three flip if he wanted to with his foot that spot.
all right.
anything.
It's so funny how skating, because I look at some, like even skating with your back foot like in the pocket, I could never do that. I always had to be, my foot had to be on the tail.
middle, yeah.
On the tail, never in the
Yeah.
pocket. I couldn't do that. When I first started seeing people do the shit in
Pocket's
the
a secret,
pocket,
dude.
I,
It's a
not for
secret.
me. It was horrible. I can't.
Yeah,
I don't know. I never understood the pocket.
yeah.
It's not, for,
skate
it's
the
not for
pocket?
all
On
tricks.
certain tricks.
Maybe certain
Tray
tricks,
flips.
but
Tray flips was the go-to.
that was
For
the
sure.
side for me.
Yeah,
Side
sure.
of the side of the board.
Not in
No
the pocket though. Oh.
When
Oh,
I'm
like-
saying pocket, it's like, you know, if the board's your foot is in.
Yeah, right with the
Not
tail
on the
kicks
edge
up.
or not
Yeah.
on the side. It's right in
It's
the
right
middle.
after the
Yeah,
bulge
yeah,
where it
yeah.
kicks up.
Yes.
The two fingers are flat.
So you're using your toes on the
Yes.
top part of the
Yes.
inside of the board.
Yeah.
Okay. To be honest, that's a great way to get snap off of a tray flip. Like to actually get
Yeah, you
more
do it
of
like
a,
Josh Kalis.
yeah.
Pop it like
That's how that's how I did my tray flips.
But
Yeah,
Josh,
just like
Josh, I don't know. This is how I would do mine. If I did mine over something going straight at it, you use the same technique, but you just put it on the edge of the board.
Yeah.
You don't put it in the pocket.
Right.
You put it on the top of
Because you
the
want that
tail.
power.
You want but you use the same motion when you scoop it.
Yeah.
And so you get all that leverage and it snaps up. But I don't know. I will watch Josh. That's why I'm assuming how he does it.
Yeah.
But because he has probably the best tray flip in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so funny, man. Skating is a trip, huh?
Yeah, all these different, how people do
The
their
techniques.
stuff.
Yeah.
Because
everyone has their own technique. You know.
But I feel like there's always a secret to something. There's like a secret to the hard flip. There's a secret to switch hard. Like there's always something
Yeah.
that that's like a secret. And you learn it from somebody and you implement it and you're like, why didn't I know that this whole fucking time? Like if I only knew that.
Exactly.
But some people just don't have that. Like I try to Sean McNulty. We talk about tray flips all the time, and I try to show him, and he just can't. Like his shoulders. You know, when the way you skate, sometimes you just can't help but move a certain way.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, I can't not move
Some
my
people just
shoulders this way,
automatically-
and they can't like do the tray. They can do the tray flip, but it's like it's just hard. It's the way people move naturally, right?
Right.
But like I can't. If you try to teach me the inward heel flip, there's no way I'll be able to learn inward heel
I
flip.
can teach you.
You have a good one, but if I tried it, it's actually funny.
Yeah.
And I try to think of it
You
differently.
gotta
Does
relax.
it go
with it.
like a kick down, shove it?
Yeah, mine does. It's like a pressure flip where my foot just hits the ground almost, and my feet click in the air. You know what I mean? It's really, really, it's crazy looking.
Next time, just don't even try. Just put your foot in the pocket and just kind of like have your toe hang off just a little bit. It'll all just fall right
Well,
over.
I remember I learned frontside heel flips later in life, like when I was like 27, and I just like was like, I'm gonna try this completely different. And once you just try it a little different and think of it different, sometimes you get little hints
Yeah,
about how
yeah,
it
yeah.
works,
Right.
and then you develop from there.
Yeah.
But I just don't. The inward heel flip for me is just
Is
not-
there a trick that you just kind of eludes you? That you can't really you don't really fuck with?
No.
best answer? Best answer.
900s.
Moving right along.
That was the best
No,
answer.
I mean, there's like some tricks that used to be my favorite back in the day, and then I just don't do them anymore. I just do what I like to do.
Right.
Or
Well-
something, switch frontside heel. Like, I don't do them anymore because something tragic happened. I was warming up. I was doing it every try down a 4-stair, warming up for like Korea or something back in the day. And then one of them, for some reason, like pops up and like hits me in the nuts, and I split one of my balls. So, and I have to go home like holding it together.
Oh, you split the sack.
I split my nutsack.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you held it together on the way home.
Yeah.
What
And-
did you super glue it back to? How did you go to the hospital?
I went to the hospispital, so I don't do switch front heels no more.
That was
They give you
that.
I don't
stitches?
blame you, dude.
It betrayed me.
Oh my god.
It crossed the line.
I had
bro.
that shit down every try. And I could still do it, but I'm just like,
You've had a bad,
nah.
It's like fuck
Yeah.
that.
had a
I'm
bad,
good,
had a
you know
bad
what I mean?
experience with the switch front heels.
We don't leave those alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shame because that's a good trick. I
Yeah, it
love a
is.
switch front heel. JB Gillett.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So
Tiago
good.
and
Tiago,
P-Rod.
yeah. Switch front heels. It's funny how everybody's kind of got their little trick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Switch hard flip. National
Switch
Switch
hard
hard flip day.
Hey,
Hey.
There it is.
Hell
Celebrate.
yeah.
Such a
Tricks that
good day.
elude. Tricks that elude.
Switch
I don't
inward
know.
heels. I had them
Switch inward
great,
heels,
and then
horrible.
they left me. I
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah, I don't know where they went. They gone now.
I think you could, if you practice that, I think you could get it back.
I think so too. I think it's just putting in the time. I think it came so easy when I was first doing it. Then it something happened, and then now I'm just like I don't even want to work for it. No
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
It was
understand.
so easy.
Because we don't spend whole days working on one trick anymore.
Nah.
He's like,
Nah, I'm like, come on now.
5 tries, you're like, oh, we're done.
This ain't feeling right.
You're at P. Rod's Park, Dubs over in the corner, practicing
Yeah,
his switch inward heels
All day.
all day, all day.
Now we got to try other shit. I want to try to at least land and have a good day and land some shit.
You know where I think if you could do it off the the bump to flat at P. Rod's.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when you're going off a little bump like that helps.
Yeah,
You have
the
more
air
air.
gap.
You have more air time.
For that trick though, I never was really a good off bumps.
Okay.
It was more off like I'll go down like the little 3 in Embarcadero. I did it down that, and I was like,
But the bank, it's not a bump. It's kind of a bank.
yeah. I don't know. Like certain tricks for me like would work with banks.
Yeah.
And certain tricks don't. That one probably wouldn't. That wasn't the one that was gonna work.
Tricks are different too because like I used to ride like really small boards, I mean, the 775 and then it just changed. Now I ride, 825. So it's just like different stuff. But
Right.
Yeah, the board don't flip as fast.
Yeah.
Or, it's not as easy to manipulate that bigger board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's like a 775 was always. If I'm gonna go skate street or something like a ledge, I'll 775 all day still.
Really?
Yeah, because it's just easier for me to pick up with my
Mhm.
feet.
Yeah.
Like I felt like as soon as I went to like an 8 or 825, like I just was like this like, this like slow shit. I couldn't do fast.
Does chocolate even make a 775 anymore?
Yeah,
I'm sure
I think
they
in my
do.
board they do.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the symmetrical?
No.
I don't think that.
No.
That's like a freestyle board.
Yeah.
And it's all freestyle boards now.
True.
Skating down like big stuff like the 825, it's good because you can like 775. I like that too because it was like bam and just like wait.
Yeah.
You
catch it.
just be like wait. Okay.
Yeah. Like
You
when
know
you
what I
switch hard flip Carlsbad gap, that was probably on a smaller
Oh,
board.
775. Yeah.
So crazy.
So crazy.
Coming a long way.
Yeah. Couple points up.
Well, you switch hard flip on a 775, and then you did the Wallenberg on its 825.
Yeah.
That's a big difference
You
in
need that
skate
real
world.
estate. You need that real estate to land on.
That's what I was
Yeah.
about to say,
Yeah.
for sure. And it
Right.
flips like, nice and it's not going to flip all fast and
Yeah.
shit with the smaller board.
Yeah.
Flip just like perfect with the bigger board.
Yeah. I was thinking like of setting up a 775 complete just to have
You should.
because you could just do anything on it.
I remember like people would take my board and try to do like triple flips or double flip because it was just like a fun. They're like, oh, look at this little board. And
Yeah.
you double or
It's a
triple
toy,
flips.
Yeah.
It's like a little toy. I'm like, all right, give me my board back. This isn't funny. So, dude, we got the treatment facility. One more time, the name of it. I'm sorry.
West Side Recovery.
West Side Recovery.
And it's westsiderecoverysd.com.
West Side Recovery.
There we go.
If you are struggling with mental health or substance abuse issues and you feel in a place where you don't want to get help or maybe thought about it or whatever and you need someone to relate to and you're an artist, musician or something and you want to go to a cool place, yes, definitely reach out. Holler at me.
Rad.
We got a cool program.
Do you have like a? We have it right here as a website. West Side Recovery. Boom.
Nice.
There we go. So you got the phone number on there. You got all the contact stuff's right there. Boom.
Yeah, that's just the landing, first
Gee,
landing
some
page. But,
slam page.
Yeah, slam page.
You got to recover from that.
Well, because the thing of it is like life and just like skateboarding and recovery, I always tell people with like skateboarding, like it's like people are worried about like falling, and I kind of put that into life. And I'm like, hey, listen, it's not if you're going to fall, it's like you're going to fall. It's just a matter of when, but it's just like the lesson
Picking
in
yourself back
skateboarding in life is like how you pick yourself back up. Like, what are you going to learn from that? Like it might be putting your foot somewhere different. In life, it might be, having boundaries with people or changing different habits or learning. So I always bring it back to skateboarding when, helping people out who are skaters,
It's funny because it's like, it's easy for like what you just said right there is easy for us to digest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, it makes complete sense, But congrats on that. Westside Recovery.
Yeah, that's so rad.
San
bro.
Diego Substance Abuse and Mental Health Treatment Center. Congrats.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
So stoked.
Got to bring it all back to skateboarding. Everything in life I owe to skateboarding. So I wanted to use something that I've experienced that helped change my life too. Have it out there available.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you just don't know where to look or where to go, and it's skateboarding's done so much to me. It's just like, instead of like what can I get out of skateboarding, I look at it as like, what could I give back to skateboarding?
Yeah. It's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best outlook for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe we'll plan a trip to Japan all together.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we got a spot out there.
I need about a couple weeks preparation.
Yeah.
You need a week. I need about 3 weeks
Yeah,
preparation.
Yeah.
Could you imagine us just going out, all of us going
That would
to
be
Japan?
so fun.
We deserve it.
Take you
Yeah.
to my
We
city,
deserve
take you Yokosuka, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Let's do it.
We got a new jacket to go with now.
Oh, dude.
Look
if
at
it's a little chilly out there, you know what I'm saying?
You're prepared.
I'm prepared.
No doubt.
And you got the
my
chain.
He's looking good.
Date night.
You know what I'm saying?
He's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I forgot for mental health primary, because people can relate to that more. For mental health primary, it's MHC SanDiego.com, mental health center San Diego. Anyone struggling with that, everything's confidential, all that. But either or can holler at me in any way,
Hell yeah.
And especially too with me, people are just like, oh yeah, so you don't, what do you do? And I'm just like, hey, I'm still the same person. I still go out. I got teammates do this, and I don't judge or whatever. I don't judge people with whatever they're doing. You know what I mean? It's just like, hey, it's a resource if it's a problem, I think we all know somebody who struggles with something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
How do you deal with that? Like if you see one of your friends struggling, how do you reach out to them and
Well,
try and help them?
the hard part of it is just like anything in life, it's got to be your choice, Like I can't sit here and preach you down like, hey, I think you have a problem. Like, hey, do you need some help? Like I wasn't hearing none of that shit. I'm like, what you talking? You can leave, Like,
Yeah.
For sure.
get up out my face. So it's usually like when people make that decision and it's their decision, then, then they can go through the process and get detox, get stabilized, and then get a program. And no matter what walk of life you're in, like you're working, you got family or whatever, people always think like, oh, I don't have time. But, you got to make time for yourself if you're going to have time for anybody,
So true. So true.
No doubt.
Got to work hard, but also play hard.
Yeah, and we play hard
Hell yeah.
in everything we do.
That's right.
Switch hard.
Switch hard.
Yeah,
Oh,
switch
man.
hard.
Happy National Switch Hard Flip Day.
Oh,
Stamped it.
Wow.
Today.
Yeah, yeah,
Today
yeah.
is the day.
We got B. Turner here. Fucking man. Dude, thank you so much for coming by.
no,
It's
thank
tight,
you for
And
having me.
also the
Thank you.
Skate Mafia.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
My favorite skater still.
Man.
This is my first favorite skater
I
ever.
appreciate that.
Ron
Yeah.
Wilson. It's
Very, very
thank you.
tight.
Thank you for
Thank you,
everything,
bro.
man.
I appreciate that,
Yeah.
bro. That means a lot.
Never thought I'd be sitting here with you. Like I don't care what people think I've done, whatever. Like no, I'm still like a person and
Straight.
a little kid inside and a real fan. So
Hell yeah.
I owe everything to, of course, everyone who's helped me and in yourself too.
I appreciate that, bro. I mean, again, I'm humble as fuck, bro. Again, I'm honored.
Yeah.
Real talk.
That's it.
Shout out Skate Mafia. Thanks for the jewels.
Yeah.
And the jacket.
She
All the
keeps
stuff.
killing it with that.
Yeah, I'm killing it, bro. The ring is a little, I got to get used to it.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, but
And the
you
tech
gotta
deck.
talk with it.
Yeah.
hey,
Like-
I got to get a couple more rings,
what,
maybe.
what I was saying is, hold on.
yeah,
like,
what's that?
you know,
You got to adjust it, dude.
And you got the tech deck too, or the
That's right.
mini board.
yeah,
It's a chip.
It's not
Good
a-
stuff, man.
I love
yeah,
that.
loosen the
I love
trucks
that
and
idea
everything.
behind
Actually,
it too.
got those shout out roll around workshop. That's
Okay.
who I got those from.
Nice.
But, you know,
West Side Recovery, man.
yeah.
Good stuff.
I needed it quick. I needed it to be done. You know.
Okay.
They turned it around quick for you.
Hey, well, dude, and also the Skate Mafia video. Hopefully, we'll see that soon.
Looking forward to that.
Absolutely.
New part
Do you have a
coming
date?
out.
Release date?
I can't confirm or deny anything.
Sooner than later.
Good
Yeah.
stuff. Hey,
Because I don't know.
hey, all you just go out and film. Just
Yeah,
do your
just-
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Get
Yeah.
that footage stacked.
Yeah. Hopefully
yeah.
I can put together some stuff.
I know you will.
Teammates got everyone's killing it.
You just,
Yeah.
dude, you're already
Squad
that
up.
clip you showed us. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you're on the right track.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mhm.
No doubt.
Dude, thanks so much for coming by. Doors open. Anytime you want to come by,
Oh,
come on through.
okay. I
Yeah,
will.
Pleasure,
kick
bro.
it.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Raj,
Hell
Kelly.
Hell
Yeah, dude.
Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. Fuck yeah, dude. Hyped to be back over here.